7.
It's fine. Creating a zone up. Oh, the double! Oh! Oh!
Last we left off, you guys stayed another day here, just another day here in Marleybone, essentially. Made your way throughout the city, inquiring, in the evening, actually, as Baxter just arrived. Had some interesting dealings in regards to as how Trixie's past had interacted with Marleybone and brought up some interesting things. You guys had brought this concern to Mr. Burt and has stayed up an extra few hours in the evening to discuss these revelations about this individual's past. Nevertheless, you guys managed to take a long rest and make your rounds throughout the next day here in Marleybone. Excuse me. You guys made your way throughout the city, anticipating the next assignment that you guys had to meet in this warehouse to transport these goods at a particular time in the northeastern district of the city. So you guys made your way throughout Marleybone, inquiring about certain things, making your way back to Campbell, going to the Scotland Yard to inquire about getting more work, and then finally making your way to the mayor's office to sign a formal contract agreement in between um, your party and the Crown of Marleybone, to offering you guys a bounty essentially for every head that you guys arrest. After that, you guys finally made your way to Digmore Station, which the mayor's office is in, and flew your way to the northeastern district, just on the outskirts of Newgate Prison. Found yourself in this large warehouse, this large brick warehouse, just on time, and you guys made your way inside 30 minutes early, 20 minutes early, and stumbled upon this clockwork guard there. You guys had your encounter with this creature, and finding out in the end that it was set up by Sir Edward Haley, nonetheless, accompanying him with a Mr. Burt, who handed who was there interested in seeing your capabilities in person, wanted to test you, gave you guys a small reward for your trouble, a finder's fee, if you will. But nevertheless, you guys left the warehouse, bruised, hurt, but paid in the end. As you guys leaving this warehouse on the airship back to Regent Square, you guys hear this large explosion. You guys look, and you see two familiar figures leaving Newgate Prison. A familiar malice there breaking out a Meowiardi. You guys make your way back to Regent Square, and all this panic and chaos ensuing, trying to see if the Croconomicon is okay, contacting Merle Ambrose, just chaos throughout the city. Trixie, you would know, like, the city has never experienced anything like this in any recent time. Complete and utter chaos, madness ensuing. You guys made your way back to Mr. Burt's inn, who unfortunately had a bit of a misfit situation with the Ung, a bit stressed out at his current predicament. But nevertheless, all of you trying to facilitate a problem solving area here. Nevertheless, you guys do manage to take your long rest. And here in the morning in Marleybone, you guys look outside and it's still dark. What are we doing?
God.
I would like to look out the window.
Still dark. You see the night sky, the stars still gleaming and glinting.
The streets.
The lanterns are lit, people are walking There are individuals walking about.
What time does Big Ben say?
You see it? Make a perception check.
21.
It looks to be stuck in the 12 o'clock position.
Okay.
Oh no. If Big Ben's broke it and that's attached to the Royal Museum, does that mean that they got in and got the book?
I don't think it's broken. I think they just, kept it the time at 12 while, the city's in like lockdown kind of.
Wouldn't
I
they
don't know how
want
this
to keep
works.
things status quo instead of like highlight the fact that something bad's happened? That doesn't make sense for a governing body.
We could ask someone if they know about it.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Sarah, you do hear a message in your head. You hear a familiar Merle Ambrose. Sarah, if you don't mind, I will use the scrying spell on you.
Okay.
So, just I can determine where you are and get there rather
Okay.
quickly. So I need you to roll wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Unless you willingly choose to fail.
Yeah, I'm violent failed.
Okay.
Sure.
You see the an orb pop up. I need Merle to roll for his teleport. See how poorly this will go.
Into wall and dies. Let's go.
You can't
Bruh.
teleport into a wall. That is a possibility.
100 feet up in the air, falls and dies. Let's go.
I don't think that's one of the possibilities, unfortunately.
Yeah, he has feather fall. That's not happening.
Teleports into Sarah, both die.
I have enough HP.
You guys watch as this flash of white arcane light whoosh, just comes into the room. And you see the familiar Merle Ambrose with the purple robes, star encrusted. As this is quite the predicament that we have.
Yep. We couldn't find the mayor. He went into hiding or something.
That's fine. This means that we have to prepare. I'll make my rounds across the city, go to the university, talk with my contacts. He hands you a book, Sarah. It looks like a playbook. Almost like this small book, about 2 inches thick, he goes. You should read this. It'll help you with your spellcasting.
Thank you.
Get it out.
Yo. What shall I name it in my inventory?
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you.
Yay.
He goes, I would like that back within a week, please.
Okay.
Thank you for the transportation. You just see him like leave through the front door, start making his way downstairs.
Is there a university here, or?
Sarah, Trixie, you would know that there is a university, the Marleybone University.
Uh-huh.
Yo, okay.
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't see it on the
Do
map.
I know,
so-
do you know
Look his
how far
book.
it is?
Huh?
Do you know how far is it from us?
It's
like...
in Regent Square.
Okay.
The fuck? Oh,
Oh.
I see it on the map now. Just not named.
Fucking man.
So, is Miss Mo still here?
No, he left. he
Okay.
literally teleported, gave Sarah the book, and just fucked off.
Sarah?
Uh,
What's in the book?
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
What?
As
should
you
probably
flip
read
through the
it then.
pages, it looks to be a play.
Yeah.
It looks to be a play, and as you sift through the pages, you see the words just sort of glinting and glamoring, some of them moving in different spots, like the ink is just flowing through the paper.
Yeah, this book's pretty damn good.
What does Sarah look like right now while she's flipping through it?
Eyes wide open.
Any
Eyes
kind of
just
magical
wide open.
effects happening, or it just looks like
Not
she's
right
reading a
now.
normal-
It looks like
Okay.
she's reading a play right now. So you spent however much time you want on that,
Oh god.
but Merle would like it back
Yeah.
by the end of the week, by within a
Yeah.
week's time span.
Yeah, what's going on with the book, Sarah?
Good book, that's what that is.
Okay, but does it have any important information, or
Not for you guys.
for you then?
You make an investigation check, Don.
12?
Yeah, it just looks like a normal playbook. It has you see people's names on the left hand side and their lines just written across. And you see the title of the playbook. It says The Beetle and the Bard.
You like beetles?
In this case.
Beetle with a D, not beetle.
Oh, oh.
Stole that.
Okay, so,
Dude, now I've got more to do. Fuck.
to the universities then, I guess?
Do we have to go? Mo said he's gonna go, but we
No, he
don't
said
have
he
to
was
be
going to do
there.
the rounds, and we need to go to the university.
No, he went to the university.
Yeah, he went to the university.
Oh! Well, then what?
Yeah.
Merle's here.
I mean, Mo gave the book to Sarah. It's probably important. We should let her finish, and because it's definitely gonna be very important. for
Yeah,
the
Sarah, finish the
Mo
book.
to us.
Yeah, I'm
Finish the
gonna
book, Sarah.
fucking read
Completely?
books. Book is really important.
Okay,
Are you
I'm gonna
actually gonna
read-
spend the whole day reading it?
I'm gonna read my book.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend the whole day reading this.
16 hours?
Yep.
Okay. So you're just gonna stay in the room?
you're going to
Yep.
spend the whole day reading your book, and you too,
Yeah.
Trixie? Just like that?
She's
This
gonna,
book is
Trixie, she's
very
gonna spend
important.
a long time reading
This
it.
book is very important.
Can you
I-
just tell
I
me
know,
why it's
I am
important so I
aware.
understand? Like, I just want to understand.
Trixie's not aware, but I am aware.
It will help my magic capabilities. That's all you're getting.
Okay, that's
It
not
will make me a
bad.
bit more like you.
Like me.
Bit more like Merle, you mean?
A
Less
bit
like
more like Mel, to be fair.
Well, I have things to do. I don't want to sit and read all day. I read every night,
Go
so...
for it.
I mean, yeah, whatever you want to do.
So what are you doing now?
I want to find a merc for hire, preferably a grung.
Okay.
I also need to figure out if Sarah and Trixie, if you guys want, maybe not today, but are we still doing the grabbing of all these vagabonds and returning to the police?
Yeah, you could find out some information while, we read.
Well,
If you want.
Trixie, I need to know. I'm gonna be walking around. Am I gonna get robbed blind?
It's possible. You gotta be careful. Keep your eyes
She
out.
did lose her hat here.
Yeah.
To be fair, it wasn't really stolen.
Okay, well, hopefully I don't get pickpocketed.
You do that. This book is very good.
Okay. Yeah, you enjoy your book. I'll
Thank you.
go do things and be back as soon as possible.
As you make your way to the downstairs of the inn, you do see a familiar bird at the counter. Looks like he's pouring himself a coffee. Sees you walking down, he gestures to you to come over, Don.
I guess I'll come over.
He goes, Don, I'd like to apologize on behalf of the inn for my behavior last night. That was extremely rude and unprofessional. And unwarranted. It's just been a lot of things that have been stressing me out lately.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
know, as a token of my appreciation, take the next week on the house and the inn.
What if I, instead, as a token, perhaps you could just guide me in the direction of people that I
Slides
could...
over 5 platinum on the
Oh.
counter.
Holy sheesh. Okay, thank you. Could I also ask
Hope
you a
it
few
makes your
questions?
Feelings better.
I mean, I've been through a lot lately. I'm getting kind of used to getting beat up. It's just
Slides over
sometimes.
an additional 2 platinum.
Oh my god, I don't need your money, Bert. I appreciate
You don't want it?
kindness.
I can take it back. You don't want it.
I'd rather you just. I'll push it back. I'd rather just be on good terms.
Would you like a coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Pours you black coffee. Slides it over. I don't think the Unk has had coffee before.
No, he has not, and I
No, he has
do
not.
not want to see him with a caffeine addiction because that would be terrifying.
I still got a milk addiction. Nothing can replace it. I'm gonna drink the coffee.
Mix it.
It is. It's bitter, but it has very nutty notes, very fruity notes. But it's mostly bitter for the Unk. Probably for the Unk's palate, just states it's bitter.
Pretty strong stuff. Yeah.
Would you like some milk?
This is fine.
What do you want to talk about?
I need to find. I know this is a rarity, but I need to find trustworthy grung that I could potentially hire. Or
Just grow.
I just. It just makes it easier for me to bond with them. It's very hard for me to bond with people because my background. So if you would know of like maybe some grung that are. I mean, I heard there's. Is there an orphanage or is there a place where you can find people of talent?
There is an orphanage. There's one notable orphanage in town. Katzenstein's orphanage. They were just attacked. That's where your friend came from.
Yeah. That's.
In the outer districts, in the southwestern district. Southeastern district, actually.
Okay, so Katzenstein's. And is there any place I could find somebody of talent that is older, more skilled?
Oh, the train?
No, I'm assuming they will be. There's
To train you!
Oh no, I need. Our party very seriously lacks the ability to do like long range damage, which was made obvious quite recently. So I'm trying to see if I can find somebody of skill with either magic or range damage, hitting things.
I mean, I don't really know anything about combat. I was just there to watch. Maybe you can ask Campbell Hodgson. He's a local tinkerer. I don't know if you've met him yet. Deals with a lot of weapons manufacturing. Does it for the crown.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense now that I think about it. Thanks for guiding me in the right direction.
Or if you're lacking damage, just ask Edward Haley to borrow the damn robot.
Fuck that robot, man. Holy
When you
shit.
laugh, he looks pretty damn serious. He goes, if he's your employer and you need it, why not? Who do you think made that robot?
That would Campbell maybe? Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
You
Yeah.
think anyone else is crazy enough to make something like that?
Do like crazy. It's a good idea. Probably.
Campbell to borrow it. He's probably more than willing to have someone in the city use his creations. He's always talking about that. Comes in here sometimes. Very sad drunk.
It's unfortunate. Okay.
It's funny though when he blows things up.
Oh yeah. He freaking had this electric whip and he cut the table in half. Holy, it was awesome.
You don't want to be on the receiving end of those contraptions.
He fried my arms with the handcuff things. Holy.
The magnetic cuffs.
Yeah. Absolutely fried him. Are those
From why
effective?
Barleybone doesn't use magic. Yes, this what the royal guards use. It's how they use. It's what they use to transport prisoners into and out of Newgate Prison.
Okay. Oh, also, we got a mission or whatever. We got a bounty from Mayor to get prisoners and hand them off for money. That won't. It's not. No, you said last time it's not interfering with anything. Do you know how I would be able to potentially find the lesser, just people pickpocketing and stuff? Maybe.
Do you want me to be honest with you?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
The CASP doesn't care about the lower gangs because We have the protection of the Royal Museum. We're protected by the crown. We're working together. You know, with this attack, they're using our network right now to distribute goods throughout the city. They need us, and we need them. We don't need the gangs. It's just a front for the city to make it look like they're doing things.
Yeah, that makes, yeah. Got a mastermind up in there, man.
Masterminds. It's not one person.
Fair enough.
I told you when I met you that Royal Museum is shady.
Yeah, I was thinking about that last night after it all went down. I was like, ugh, I missed the obvious. Again.
I mean, it is what it is, but finding work now, he kind of looks past you, like over your shoulder, into the city street. He goes, good luck with that, with whatever the hell's going on out there.
Yeah. Well, appreciate it. I'm gonna finish downing the coffee, and then I'm gonna...
Easy enough.
Got things to do.
So you make your way to the streets of Regent Square. Where would you like to go?
Okay, I need to go talk to the book lady first before I get lost on the matter.
Easy enough. And as you make your way through the streets of Regent Square here, it's usually bustling at this time in the morning. You just see not really a lot of people. Probably about a couple dozen from the usual, like, dozens of people that are wandering about. But it looks to be just very few people. Nevertheless, you make your way to the bookstore with Felicia Worthington into the Beagle Brothers books. She goes, how may I help you today?
Hi, I was, looking for a book to maybe just understand your guys' machines, is that what they're called? Just the basics.
She kind of smiles a bit. Okay. She's kind of like thinking to herself. The basics. She goes, look, it's a bit expensive. Let me ask. Transportation or tinkering?
I just wanted to understand how
Or
Marleybone
weapons.
works.
Or industrial. Or factories.
Okay. How about this? How about a book on the culture of Marleybone? Do you have a book that...
Yes, that is doable.
Okay. And do you happen to have like a second edition to this Atlas book? That would have like the rest of the
That's
world.
first edition, actually.
Yes. Is there another edition that would have encompass more worlds?
Oh, no. So far that is all we have.
Okay. Okay, can I get that book on the culture of Marleybone then?
Of course. That'll be 10 gold.
I'll slide over a platinum.
She hands over this not a stick tome, probably about an inch thick, leather bound, green. You see at the front of the book, it's engraved. It says "Prim's Proper Manners."
Prim's Proper Manners. Okay, thank you.
Of course.
Okay, so that's off my list. I'm gonna run over to Campbell now.
So you make your way to Foxhound Warehouse. You see the familiar gnome with the crazy white hair.
Is he D? Oh, damn it. Okay, never mind. Yep.
I may help you. Back already?
Oh, Campbell. I hear you're the right guy to talk to in town.
Yes, I'm always the right person to talk to.
I'm in...
Especially when it comes to machines.
Yeah, I got a question. I just fought... I'm gonna go really close into a low whisper. One of your machines, and it beat the crap out of me. Do you know what
Which
that
one?
would... It has blades that are hot as hell, and it shoots...
Which one?
It turns into a whirling blade of death. It runs at you.
That's a lot of them.
God damn it, Campbell.
I made 6 of those.
Okay, it was Edwards. It was Edwards' one.
You see him kind of like looking up, trying to think. Edwards. Chris Edward?
Shh,
Reginald Edward.
Cabell. Edward Haley. Shh, I can't.
Which one? The one
What?
who works at the museum or the one who works in the university?
The museum.
Spinning Blades of Death, Edward Haley Museum. He has 3.
Well, nonetheless, how much one of those similar models cost?
50,000 gold.
Oh, that's a good price. It's a fair price.
Yes. You want one?
In the future, maybe? I'm not that wealthy right now. I also hear that you know people.
Oh, got it. The gear shifter Codon. That one. The one that can switch forms, yes?
Yeah, she switches all the time, yeah.
I made it myself. He looks very proud. He goes, I made it myself. You know what? I had the idea come to me in a dream. It was like, I wanted to make a machine that was machines. Like tinkerer's tools inside a machine that can adapt to the situation.
That's impressive, Campbell. Only a great mind like yours could come up with that.
How was it?
It
Did you kill it?
was not even close. I forgot how to use my magical weapon, and it tore us apart pretty quickly. It was really effective.
That's good.
Oh yes, quite. And
You see him kind of whistle. Hey, get back here! You see from the back door, the familiar robot move out. And from your encounter last night, it looks to be completely fixed.
no, it's that
Hey,
one.
Codon! Yes!
Okay.
Haley brought it in last night. It's not in sentient form right now. He's in a mind control form. Different options. You can give them sentience if you'd like.
That's cool.
Just like Dottie. But you see right now it's just standing there, like motionless. You see the where the blades would have been? Retracted. Looks to be like one of the other robotic humanoids that you've seen, but like much more slender, much more compact, much more state of the art. It looks to be like a lot more effort went into making this one.
I wonder how you get more into a smaller body, Campbell. You're quite good at this.
Well, you have to use a kind of whispers magic.
Oh.
It's a combination of magic and technology. Shh.
Okay, I got it. Zip. Do you know where I'd find somebody that likes to uses I'm gonna aim at the pistol, guns or something of the like to fight that I could potentially contact?
Mercenaries?
Essentially, yes.
I mean, not right now, considering what's going on. It's probably gonna be hard to find anyone. What do you need a mercenary for?
Well, your fine contraption, its range damage really messed us up last time, so
Oh, it'll mess up anything.
so I'm
That's what I
trying
love
to
about him. Kind of walks over, pats it on the back.
exactly, Campbell. You're so good that it's made me have to find some help. That's what's going on. Also,
Well, if it's help you want, do you want Codon's help? Borrow him for the meantime? I mean, if you're working for Edward Haley now, I assume you're doing some pretty important things.
I mean, currently, I don't know if he still wants us to do the job.
You know what? Fucking take him. I don't want this fucking mess. You see him start to write up a contract in the back. He goes, if he dies and blows up and kills anyone, it's your fault. See him write up a contract, sign here at the bottom.
I'll sign it.
It's a gnomish, so you can't read it. But you do manage to sign it. You see him go to the back of this creature, takes out these tinkerer's tools, opens up a back panel, goes, damn it, I can't see anything. You see the eyepiece on the left hand side just beginning to adjust and focus. Like zzz, zzz, zzz. You see him take out all manners of screwdrivers, like spinning things. And you see a familiar orb that he was working on the other day. He goes, give me that thing, give me that thing. You saw me working on it.
Grab it and hand it to him gently.
You see him, he just like kind of shoves it into the back
Oh
of the
my
creature.
fuck.
You see like gears just bursting out everywhere. He goes, it's fine, he has a repair system.
Oh my god. Campbell.
You see him tinkering up. He tinkers for a good like 5 to 10 minutes. You see him just working intricately. And then you see after about another couple minutes, like a blast of soot just goes into his face. He's like, God damn it. It goes back to doing the work.
Oh no.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Shut up. Let me continue working.
Oh my fucking god.
It's got like the eyepiece still moving. And then finally, after a good 25 minutes or so, finally closes up the back panel. And you see the creature kind of move up in activation. How may I help you today?
Send it to
Go
me.
help out this fight. Go help out this fight, man. Go. Go help him. Leave me alone. Go help him. I hate all my children equally, Daung. I hope you know that.
Oh my fucking god. That's great.
Go!
Campbell.
Go! Get away from here. Bye!
Okay. Yeah. We're walking away.
Follow him. Do whatever the hell he says.
Thanks.
And you see the robot start to follow you. And as it's walking down, you see the form begin to shape and change. You watch from the skin like these weird sheets of metal beginning to come out, and you see they begin to switch color. As you begin to continue walking, the form shifts and shrinks down, a bit taller than you, Daung, and kind of takes the shape. The face kind of looks like Campbell, but younger, wearing gnomish clothes, a nice pinstripe suit.
God damn.
Where are we going?
Well, I appreciate
Looks
it.
completely like a gnome now.
Oh. Crap. Well, one second. I'm gonna say to the robot, can we at least have like, can I celebrate with you this evening at the Scones Inn? We can have.
I'll go wherever you'd like me to go.
Yeah, meet me there this evening, and I'll buy you
But
drinks.
what about now? Where am I gonna go?
Scones and biscuit. And not you. I'm talking to. It is Campbell. Yes, I'm talking to
No,
Campbell.
you guys left because he kicked you out.
Oh fuck.
He
Okay.
kicked you out.
Yeah, he
Remember?
kicked you out.
He was like, "Get the fuck out of here."
What's your
I
name,
love
machine?
Campbell, man.
You can call me Codon.
Codon. That's not human enough.
What's your name?
Perhaps my name is not a good example in this place. It is Daung Paung. Don't use it for any ideas. Just call me Daung.
But that's not human either.
Oh. Okay, but Codon, if you're gonna be around us, you have to get a more, perhaps gnomish name.
I'm not changing my name. I like my name.
Okay, fine. Fine. It's not worth the effort, but...
What's wrong with my name?
I just worry that people will think it's weird.
I don't think so. I think it's fine.
He did put that in you, wasn't it? Sentience? You're more alive now than you were, right?
Yes, I am. He put an item known as a... What is it called? I believe it's called a gear shifter? No. He put an item in me that gave me sentience.
Okay.
But a lot of his contraptions, father, he can switch them on and off. Give them sentience or take it away.
So if your father wanted you back, you would go back to him, I'm sure?
I mean, I guess I can. No one's rebelled. Not yet.
Oh no. So you guys have thought about rebelling?
No, we quite like it. I mean, we were created with a purpose to serve, and that's our purpose.
Okay, well, come with me. You're gonna meet two important individuals.
Of course.
I'm gonna go back to the Scones Inn and all that.
As you guys are walking, he finally goes, "Ah, I find it. The word that doesn't. It's a universal translator, essentially."
Cool. Cool, Codon. Good to know. Actually, Codon,
So
I
y-
need your help.
yes.
But it'll be
In what?
after we meet the rest of the team. I've got some books I need to understand, and perhaps if you read them and then told me the meaning, I can't read it.
My memory database is actually quite expansive and has access to the entire Royal Morleyvonian Museum and
Cool.
anything else that I could get access to.
Okay, well, once we get to our room, I will laden you with a few books, and then I be on my way, perhaps.
Of course.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So we're going
So you
straight to
guys-
our inn. Yeah.
So you two do manage to see the Ong walk in.
I
With this-
have something to do before.
Okay, what would you like to do?
As soon as the Ung leaves,
Mm-hmm.
I pull out my alchemist supplies and try to make an alchemist fire.
Okay. Let me pull that up.
I'm just not quite sure how this works, but I think that's one of the things I can make.
I'll say I'll say with 30 gold's worth of supplies.
Yep.
Make a perception check for me so you could just gather them throughout the Regent Square.
16.
16. Okay. I say that's good enough. And then I'm gonna ask you to make a few rolls here.
Okay.
So you have the supplies.
30 gold, right?
Roll a general intelligence check.
Oh, please be good.
Are you proficient with alchemist tools?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so add your proficiency bonus to that.
Mm-hmm.
So would you roll?
1 minus 1, 0 plus 3.
Oh my god. Oh no.
We are
The one I need to get on.
So you begin mixing. Sarah, you see Trixie in the back corner of this room beginning to start mixing these chemicals together, and then just this smoke billows and blasts Trixie in the face. You take 3 points of fire damage. Just smoke blowing and
I'm
billowing.
gonna put more distance between me and her.
Holy.
You can continue to work on it for the rest of the day if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay. We'll say that took the better part of your morning. And
Yep.
in that time, Sarah, are you just reading the book?
Yes.
Okay. So you're just reading the book. You guys gather after about 90 minutes to an hour. You see Deung come back, and trailing behind him, you see this younger gnomish man. He's got this light blonde hair with light golden eyes and this nice little quiff hair. He's wearing this very nice vest with a necktie on, actually with a bow tie on it, and these very nice light brown slacks. You see there's a nice white long sleeve shirt underneath.
Who's this?
Hi guys, this is...
I'm Dottie. No, I'm just kidding. I'm Codon.
Yes, this is Codon.
Mhm.
Yeah, I went and I spoke to Campbell trying to find...
Yeah, Campbell.
Yeah.
How is he?
He's good, he's good. Apparently he has more money than he knows what to do with, but, I...
Don't they all around here?
Yeah, I asked him in regards to finding somebody who could do long-range killing, and
Mhm.
he just gave me the very machine we fought last night.
Gave you it?
I signed a contract. I don't know what it says. May have sold everything, including my left limb, but
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, please, Codon.
Takes the piece of paper out. He goes, "Oh, this is one of his normal contracts. It says as long as I don't get destroyed, and if I do end up blowing up, and anyone gets hurt or dies in the vicinity, or any excess poisons or toxins that leave my body, or anything that might damage anyone, cannot be traced back to Fowler. And all of these hazards go into your name."
Well, I'm glad it's under his name and not mine.
Yeah, so now I'm responsible for more. But I don't think we'll have problems considering he's the machine that almost beat us last night, so... Well, no, almost. He
Oh.
did defeat us last night. Right, Codon?
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't there.
No? Oh. I guess you were a similar model then. Okay, Codon.
My consciousness lies in the docent. If I'm not there, it's just a shell.
Yeah, well, your body kicked your ass then.
Very
Which
strong.
one?
All three? We thought
3.
4? 4? 3 or 4?
You see the skin beginning to shift, Sarah, and as this like the skin shifts, it's kind of like this rubber material.
Mm-hmm.
You see it shift, and it kind of begins to turn, and you see like this fur beginning to come out of it, and then kind of shifts. Looks exactly like you.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
This body looks at you, Deung. You see it begin to shift again. You see like gears twisting, turning, springs popping in and out. Now it kind of looks like you. Or this
Oh.
body.
No, don't do that. I don't look like I used to.
The skin is your color right now, actually. It's not green. It's what you look like currently.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. I don't...
Oh, you don't like that?
No, please
Is that not a nice thing to do?
It's just because I'm less alive than I used to be. It just doesn't look how it's supposed to be.
Alive? What does
Yes.
alive mean?
I don't think.
I'm getting a
He's
taste of my
Violet?
own
fun with this
medicine.
right now.
Okay, Codon. I appreciate your inquisitiveness, and I will take time later today to answer whatever you want to know.
God, it's like a second arm.
For the moment, though, could you help me read these books? Also, I'd like you to know that Sarah and Trixie, I'm going to point at both of them
I'm
as I
gonna
say
wave,
this,
I guess.
please make sure they come to no harm. Ever.
Trixie
No
does
harm.
not realize you guys are back. She's busy doing the thing and fucking up horribly.
You, as you're doing that in the back, then you see Codon kind of like beginning to look at it. He goes, "Do you mind if I help her?"
Actually, you're more than welcome to.
Yes, please stop her from blowing things up. She did it earlier.
You see Trixie, this kind of smaller gnome, walks up to you. He goes, "Do you mind if I help you with that?"
What do you want?
I just want to
What
help
are
you.
thinking?
Trixie, it's fine.
You just ignored the whole conversation, Trixie.
Huh?
She blew things up earlier.
What are
I
we
don't
making
blame her.
here?
The only way to come back. Who's this?
This is Codon. Codon is a robot with sentience. Codon is nice. Codon's helping you, okay? Codon's gonna be helping us in the future.
You see Codon touch the materials, and you see the hands just begin moving in this unnaturally fast manner. What are we making today? And looks at all of you, and you see the hands still moving and performing the alchemy that
Oh
is
my
required for this. A healings potion?
I try to keep
We
track
don't
of
have
what
the
he's
ingredients,
making, and
but it looks like we just have the ingredients for Alchemist's Spire here. Granted, the ingredients you use aren't to the best of quality, but I think they'll do just fine. You see the hands beginning to move in a very precise manner. He's not even measuring out liquids. You see them; they're just pouring very precisely.
That's so cool.
And you
how
see
fast is he doing it?
faster than you were. It looks like he knew how to make this
I'll just
instantly.
be like trying
It
to
looked like
trying to catch
second
up, and
nature.
I can't see him. I can't
It
see
looked like
how fast he
no, you
moves.
can see it. You can see it. You're pretty fast and you're pretty perceptive. It looks like he was made with the intent on how to do this, but you do manage after about a good 10-15 minutes. He finally finishes, and you see this flask, this round flask with this red liquid in it. Hands it to you. He goes, "Here you go."
Uh, thank you. And I inspect the vial. I assume it's like a vial of.
Roll intelligence check. I mean, you've never made one before.
There, 16
16.
intelligence.
It looks to be what you were trying to go for. It looks to have that thick consistency that you would want it to have once it's exposed to the air. But you do have an alchemist's fire.
Sure, I put it away and go. Dong,
Yeah.
where did this thing come from?
Oh my.
Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell's.
Campbell's
Uh-huh.
great.
He just kind of gave
Campbell's
it
my
to
father.
He is
I mean-
great. Your father is great.
Campbell is pretty awesome,
me.
but why is he here? What's he doing here?
I will
I'm
quote
going back to my boat.
Campbell, and he said he hates all of his children equally, and he told him to come with
Yes,
me.
he does.
That's lovely.
Yeah, that sounds
That's
like
so
him.
affectionate. I love it.
So,
Father says we take up too much room in the back closet. Can't keep
Aw.
all of us there.
But that doesn't explain why he's with you.
I was asking. God damn it, Trixie! If you'd listened the first time. Okay, I've asked
Too
him
busy blowing
if
things
there
up.
was somebody who could shoot things and kill them because we don't have that power or skill, and he just gave me Codon here. So Codon's here. He's gonna help us not die.
He shoots people?
It's the same model.
You see the
that
form beginning to shift. Shift. Shift.
Damn
And
Codon.
it shifts back to a taller creature, and it looks exactly like the clockwork that you had faced last night.
Ah! And I jump
would
over
be it.
the bed, and I should point my sword.
You see, as you jump back, it kind of begins to panic. He goes, "Oh no, no, no! Please don't be scared. Don't be scared." And he begins to shift back to the gnomish form. You see the
So
gears
it's
shifting and
not
collapsing back
trying
into the
to
body.
kill us this time?
Codon is our friend. Codon will make sure
Campbell.
you guys are not hurt. Codon, please try to make sure I'm not hurt.
If he blows
Well,
up, it's
whoever
Codon's
hurt
fault.
you last night was not me. I'm just the sentience for the machine. The ghost in the machine, if you will.
Well, can't
Mhm.
Codon. Arguably, you're all that matters.
I'm just gonna call you DM for Death Machine. That suits you better.
I don't like that. I prefer Codon better.
Codon has this opinion. We should let Codon have its free opinion.
DM it is. I don't care.
Oh my god.
I made a joke with Golden earlier.
Codon, can you help me with... I'm gonna pull out my books that I got from that witch's hut. Can you help me with these?
He goes, I will need time to process Elvish because I don't know the language yet, but I can soon enough.
I would appreciate that. I would like to... Well, actually, can you just tell me the titles real quick? And then, if of interest, we can read the rest.
The title is the Frost Flower and the Nightshade Dancing Underneath the Moonlight. It's a series of books, from what I can tell.
Okay, and does the first book have, like, a summary or intro or something?
I'll need to read them, but I don't know yet.
Okay, well, if you could read those for me, I would appreciate it.
Do you give them to him?
Yes.
Okay. So he'll have the books in his inventory.
Okay. If you'd like, you could stay here and read them, and I've got a bit more business to attend to.
I'll stay here.
Codon, come sit next to me if you read it.
Okay. Sits next to you. Sits down crisscross applesauce.
Yeah.
Okay, I want Trixie. I need to go to. Oh, this is actually hard to ask you. Could I say something you don't want to hear, Trixie?
What do you want?
I need directions to Katzenstein's orphanage.
I'm just gonna bury my face in my book. I'm done.
Do you have a piece of paper?
Yeah, I'll take a paper, rip it out from my journal, put a pen next to it.
I can't write down kind of direction to like turn left, turn right in like which building, where to go.
Mhm.
Or
Easy
yeah.
enough.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I brought up something that is really not good for you. Okay, please be nice to Codon, guys. I'll be back.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna go check out the Royal Museum and see what the fuck's going on there.
You go to the Royal Museum and it's still on lockdown. You see these huge metal doors barring the main door, and just huge metal panes just barring the windows.
Is there any signage? Is there any guards posted?
No, you gather that the museum is more than confident in its ability to determine if it can defend itself.
Okay, I have some specific items that I need to find. Seeds of moonseed plant and a piece of opalescent feldspar for a quest. Is there any shops I would think that may have those? You know, those random items the spell makes you buy, so.
Yeah, I know. You gather that Marleybone probably doesn't have that item, but you probably have no problem getting those in Wizard City. You
Okay.
gather you would know that Wizard City, those strange spell components that they have that to a T. But here in Marleybone, not so much.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Then I'm gonna go to Digmore Station, and I want to just see if I can kind of find the HMS SGS a little bit there.
As you make your way to Digmore Station, you take the elevator upstairs. You make your way to the top. You see guards roaming all about. No signs of just civilians taking their leave. Roll investigation check.
So it's a whole 5.
5. You sneakily try to make your way throughout the museum, trying to perceive where this ship might be. No veil. All the ships that seem to be coming in, or none actually. All of the ships here seem to be docked. None seem to be coming in or out.
Can I ask a guard if transportation is halted for the moment?
Yes, for right now, yes. We don't know where Yariarty has gone, and the city does not want anyone going in or out for the moment.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you for your time. Oh lordy, what am I gonna do with my day now? Shoot. Okay, let me look at the shops. Maybe they've got something to do.
Most of the shops in Regent Square seem to be open and functional, but there's not a lot of people moving about. It just seems like the city has gone into lockdown and people are just a bit on edge. You see, like everyone's just a bit tense from what happened last night.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense for them. Then I'm gonna, guess I'm just gonna go chill with the fucking squad then.
Okay.
I'm gonna read
You
books
make
and
your way
shit.
back.
Yeah.
So you make your way back to the inn.
Yeah.
And you see Codon has finished. He goes, I have finished reading the books if you'd like.
Yes, please, Codon.
It's a story about 3 children, 2 older brothers and a younger sister, and their chase with 2 monsters, a monster of frost and a monster of death. One is known as the Frost Flower and the other the Nightshade. 2 sisters who were cursed from their birth. Talks about how these children escaped their peril, but unfortunately the series, before it tells how they banished these creatures, the pages were ripped out in the last book. It's a bit strange.
Huh. Chasing 3 children, 2 boys and a sister. How to kill them, how to get rid of these monsters was ripped out, right?
Well, the main characters were wizards from Wizard City, and on their travels together as a family, they encountered these beasts, these cursed beasts, and they chased them down, and chased them, and chased them. And it's just their stories. I think it's supposed to be a children's book, but it's quite traumatizing.
Mm-hmm. If it was just a children's book, though, they wouldn't have... Miss Alicia wouldn't have ripped it out. Interesting. Well, thank you, Codon. Actually, you're quite smart. Maybe you can help me with... I'm gonna start unloading books. I've got a lot of books to read, Codon.
Um, of course, I can help you with anything.
Okay. Actually, Codon, I need you to search your memory stores for this this chant. Where is it? And I need you to see if you can find anything that matches it. Okay? The mirror will break, the horn will call. From the shadows I strike, and the skies will fall.
You see the eyes beginning to light up this clear blue image. Like they're just glowing this light blue, just light blue light just emanating, and like it's sort of lighting up the area around you, Dawn. He goes, processing. No matches found. I'm sorry, Dawn. I've never heard of anything like that.
Okay, have you heard of the Umber Legion?
Umber Legion? No, I'm afraid not. Where did you get these words from? I'd be quite interested to input them into the data bank.
These are private. They're not for the databank. Who has access to your databank?
Father,
Is that it?
as far as I'm aware.
For now, I have to be careful. But we have much to do, me and you. Cause I'm stupid, you're smart. Huh?
Does this concern anything? That sounds very scary.
It concerns a lot of things, but it also is a matter of privacy, so.
Of course.
But, as we move on to the next subject, I'm gonna pull out my atlas. I want to learn about all the worlds in the spiral. There's 10 in this book, and you might know more.
Which world would you like to know about?
How about we finish this book, and then we can go on to the rest?
Of course. For the sakes of brevity, we'll just say
Okay.
Dawson will act out as your personal atlas of the spiral from now on. Your sentient atlas. Would you guys like? So you guys, all of you, basically decided to spend the whole day reading and
Reading.
crafting potions. Would you like to do anything, Trixie?
I can craft healing potions, right?
I think
Yeah.
so.
In
I
that
think
case,
you might need the other one. I think it's the other one.
There's another one. The other one's brewers. That's for like wine and
No,
stuff.
not that one. Not that one.
There's the other one. Oh,
Yeah. Let me see.
is it herbalism? Is it that one?
I think it's that one. I think you need an herbalist kit.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, you need an herbalism kit.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunate.
Go buy one.
But I'm not proficient with it, so I won't be able to use it anyways.
He's not proficient.
You figure out what you're doing.
Actually, no, you're not. You have the items here. I'll say if you want to take the whole rest of the day, make an Arcana check for me. It'll take. Okay, make a general intelligence check for me to see if you can gather the material. If you know what type of ingredients to gather.
11.
11. Okay, that's good enough. So now roll a general perception check. This is just you walking through the streets of regions we're trying to
23.
gather. 23, easy enough. You managed to gather the ingredients. So now roll a general Arcana check and add your proficiency modifier because you're using your alchemist tools.
Arcana -1 + 3, so 12.
12. I'll say Roll a d20.
Ooh. 5.
5. I'll
Not
say it
good.
takes you the greater part of the evening too, and it leads on to the next day trying to make this healing potion, but you do manage to
Fine.
make one healing potion, a lesser healing potion, so 2d4 plus 4, I believe.
And how
So
much did that
make
cost?
25 gold.
Okay.
So
shit.
just make a general constitution check to see if you get exhaustion. Just constitution saving throw.
11 plus 6.
Okay, so you're fine. You're fine. It does bleed into the later evening, but you do manage to get a bit of rest, and you wake up with these bags under your eyes. But nevertheless, you guys do spend a day here reading, inquiring more knowledge about the city.
16 hours, yeah.
16 hours.
Thank you.
Okay.
Long
Or
way
would
to
you
go.
like to take the your long rest reading?
Yo, I can do that?
Yes, you can.
Yes!
You can. So you'll take you automatically just get the point of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What
So you
if
have-
I do it in the handkerchief?
That's a
if
question.
you do it in the handkerchief, okay.
If I do it in the handkerchief?
Well, it doesn't really matter because the handkerchief requires you to take the long rest in there.
Yeah, fair. Unfortunate. I don't care.
But
I'll
it's
do it in the
comfortable to read in
Yeah.
there if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to.
for comfort. Why not?
It's a good book that you read so much that you didn't realize the day's over already, and
Yes,
suns came out.
basically.
Oh, I know. I remember those days.
Would you like to take the whole next day reading too?
It's turning into the that's probably what's gonna happen.
Okay. Okay. As part of that, at the end of that, I'll say. Actually, no. You'll be able to do it at the end of your next long rest, changing up whatever you'd like.
Mhm.
So the next day does come, and it's still darkness outside. But a couple of you stay up the entire night reading, unless you would like to stay up the entire night reading too, Doug.
I
Doing
wanted
homework.
to contact Aziza.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll be like, hi Aziza, how are you? How is Crocotopia? I hope you are doing a fabulous job helping your people. In 5 extra words. Best wishes, Daung Paung.
Crocotopia is going great, Doug. I hope you do manage to come by rather soon. Everything's doing great here. You should see the last Uga Chaka celebration in the Oasis.
Oh my fucking god. Oh yes. The news is amazing. Okay. And then, if I stay up all night trying to learn as many things about the world as possible with Codon,
Yo, we're reading.
will I roll for a point of exhaustion, or will I just automatically gain it?
If you roll, you would if you spend the whole entire 8 hours, you will automatically just gain it.
Okay, so if I
Trixie doesn't get it because her work only just bled into the evening. That's why she got a saving throw.
I have a
It wouldn't
question.
take the whole evening.
If I freaking sit there and I'm doing my meditation, I could still hear Codon talking, right?
You are, yeah. You're conscious the entire time.
So he could just teach me about it either way, and I could take my long rest, right? Or no?
Does he need long rest? Because he doesn't need sleep, right?
No, but he's conscious the whole time. So if you want Codon to teach you, yeah. And Codon doesn't sleep either. You gather he sits down and he's in a very meditative state, just like you.
Yo.
Huh. Well,
Duo. Dynamic duo.
yeah, well, I guess we can take turns doing our meditative state.
No more
He
keeping
can teach
watch.
me while I'm doing my meditative state, and when I get out of it, he can go to his meditative state, and I'll just read.
Yeah, easy enough. Easy enough. So you guys go through the spiral. And Codon is he's very intricate, and he seems to love and enjoy talking about the history in the spiral, and he begins talking about the geography, and in some parts of it does get a bit stale and dry for you, but Codon seems quite passionate in investigating worlds of the spiral and learning about other cultures with you, Don.
Okay. Sounds good.
But nevertheless, you guys do manage to do that, and you all come with your long rest. What would you guys like to do next? Okay, so Sarah's reading, so you're gonna take
Yes.
the whole next day reading.
Yes.
Um, that's down. Trixie, would you like to do anything?
Uh,
Oh god.
hmm. Do I play my alchemist supplies a little bit more?
You can. You most definitely can.
I'm still.
Yeah,
If she's doing that, I'm putting a match distance again. Screw
Yeah, I'm
this.
not sure yet. I'm just trying to figure out what else can I do. Anything interesting I have.
I mean, you can get alchemist book. And
I would like to
get that.
look for recipes so I can learn how to make other stuff. Is it
Yeah.
possible? Is it, yeah.
Yeah. If I mean, you would know where to go. You can go to. You can go inquire. Uh, a book regarding alchemy with Felicia Worthington.
Yeah.
She would definitely have that book. It costs 25 gold pieces if you'd like to buy that.
I would like to buy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Um,
money.
Oh yeah, you guys have money now.
I was so poor for so long.
Do you
I'm
have the
waiting.
specific stuff that you could do with alchemist kit? Because I have that if you'd like.
Oh yes, I would like that, please.
Okay.
Because it's so confusing with what they have. I don't know, there's like checks
There,
and
I
yeah,
stuff.
don't
there's
mind.
literally like a specific. There's literally specific things that you could do with it, which is super cool.
It's the
Oh,
same
that
with
looks
cook's
ugly.
utensils.
That would be
That's
useful.
ugly.
Cook's
I'm gonna try and-
utensils. I've got stuff I can do that I've never actually done.
You can make food. I make kaboom stuff.
No. I can do more than just make.
You're
food.
not. You're not now.
Yeah, I am. I make kaboom things. Let's go.
Oh my fuck.
Kind of awesome.
This book is important to me.
Yeah, I'm just making this real quick because the website one is ugly, so I'm gonna make my own. Well, anything else that you guys would like to do?
Well, it depends on what in the book. I might do something else, but Just,
Well, at this
do a
point, if you
screenshot
have
of the
this,
page.
you could try. You could at this point you could try to make your own custom potions if you'd like.
Custom potions?
Yeah,
Yo,
I mean,
mad
I'd allow it.
scientist.
I'd allow it.
That's a lot of thinking.
What do you want to make? Something that
Yeah.
makes you fly? Something that makes you fly? Something that makes you fall?
Depending on like what the potion does, you'll have to make a few rolls. A few things, but depending on the potency.
Make a feather falling one and jump off the edge of the spiral. I'm sure it'll be smart.
Go ahead. So now you have that, so you can do.
I have
with that.
a alchemy book.
Yeah. What about you, Dung? Would you like to do anything? So you can. I'll let you brew on that. Think about things that you can attempt to make.
Codon, I have matters to attend to. Could you accompany me, please?
Where would you like to go?
I'll show you along the way. We're gonna be hitting a lot of different points really quickly. So we're gonna go straight to the Royal Museum. See how that situation's going now.
It looks open.
Oh god, there's something I wanted to ask Codon. I forgot. God dang it. Codon, I'm gonna whisper to him. Do you have any information on the ship that is the HMS SGS?
You see the eyes turn blue again. It says, "This information is blocked to me. I can't access it for some reason."
That is very helpful. Well, let's go. Oh, maybe you shouldn't visit Campbell.
You don't want me to go inside the museum.
It'll.
They have special wards in place for capabilities like mine.
I see.
I think I'll just stay back at the inn.
Okay, so let's. Actually, I'm gonna go visit Campbell really quick. I don't want you to come in though, because he made some pretty remarks against you. So, some pretty intense remarks. How about...
Father?
Yes, Father. We're gonna go see Father.
I love Father.
Do you want to see him?
That's great.
No,
Okay.
I don't think he wants to see me.
Can you just stay out of sight, but close enough when I go in the store.
Oh, like outside?
Just where he can't see you.
I can turn into a trash can if you'd like.
We have to talk about respect later, Codon, but
That's so Campbell to make him turn into a trash can.
can you turn into a box?
But that's not as fun.
Why
I
is a
agree,
trash
it's
can
not as fun.
fun, Codon?
It's
Because
not as
people
fun.
put things in me for free.
Fucking fine. Okay, let's go for it. Please be a pretty trash can, though.
I can't
There are no
describe
ugly
it.
trash cans in Marleybone.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna go
If
see
it
Campbell.
worries you, Dung, I can just go inside the inn.
No, no.
Judging people with their trash can quality.
Your
great.
sentience is taking on a lot of sentience. Let's go. Let's go to Campbell's. We have things to do.
Of course. He starts walking behind you, and as you make your way outside the store, you start to hear kink, 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 like these just metal scraping against metal. And you turn behind you, and there looks to be a very pristine, ornate trash can. It's shining this nice brass color. It doesn't really have a lid. It just has like this nice dome on top with these openings on the side so you can just throw things in. It even has a plastic bag inside, a trash bag inside.
That's a plastic bag.
It's an impressive trash can.
I'm having a great
Codon.
time.
I'm gonna walk in to see Campbell.
You see when you say that, like the trash bag just begins to move, open and close, like a. Thank you.
Fuck my life. Okay.
Good old death machine.
I love it.
I can't get over the
So
fact
you-
that your acronym is DM. So,
No,
Oh,
it's
don't
Oh,
worry.
it's done
we
with
got-
intent.
PC.
It's done with intent.
We got
So-
TNPC.
I
Yeah,
know.
let's just-
Apparently, this is the only situation to get you guys long range damage. So I'm just like, all right, whatever, man.
well, I was willing to find somebody, but this works, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
This book.
Just fucking recruit Tabitha at this point, man. Fuck.
Yeah.
Today.
Dude.
she hasn't
you
even
know-
talked to her sister in how many sessions?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to, but all my level 3 slots seem to disappear, occasionally.
Sending
Yeah,
things,
Yeah.
some
dude.
people keep asking someone to use sending all the
You
time.
know, they just vanish into the void.
That's what happens when you know sending. You just become the telephone, the
I
group.
know, it's so awkward.
I did
So you
buy.
make your way inside Campbell's shop. You
Uh-huh.
see him in the back, the usual tinkering with various mechanical machines.
Like, hey, you.
What? What? You're always here.
Well, I mean, that's because you're cool. I'm gonna.
I know. You see the smile coming to the face.
So, I was looking for some information on a ship, and it was blocked from Codon's database. Do you know why that is?
He tries to go think. No, nothing should be blocked in his database. He should either know it or not. That's the point.
Yeah, well, he said it's blocked.
Might be a bug. I mean, it's fine. What information are you looking for?
I need to find a ship, the HMS SGS.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, Lord. That is a 16.
Her Majesty Spiral Geographic Society?
Oh. Oh no.
What's wrong? It's the ships that they use to explore the Spiral, the Royal Museum.
Ooh, this is great and terrible, Campbell. I just don't know
He
how
looks
to...
confused when you say that. Why?
Well, you've been honest with me, I'll do the same for you. One of those ships took me and threw me to Wizard City during the great Wizard City invasion of the undead, and I'm trying to find my way home. But that was the ship that took me, so...
But don't you work with the museum now?
I do, and that's why it's great and terrible, but if it's Her Majesty's ship, it doesn't that have, like... I don't know if that's above what they're willing to talk about.
Seems you're in a very stiff pickle, my friend.
But you gave me a lead, and that's the first one I've had. So,
Well, I hope you the best of luck with that.
yeah, you know what? Do you want? I'm gonna bring out 5 platinum. Would you like this in return for your help?
Of course!
I'll give it to him.
You see him like biting it, make sure it's real. Also,
Thank you. I appreciate it, Campbell. And
of course! Come
Okay.
by anytime.
I will.
Tell my son I love him.
I
No, I don't. That's not true. Don't tell him that.
Oh my god. um. Cool. Cool. I felt so bad never giving him any money. I had to give him some money. Fucking hell. Okay, so
I felt that as well.
I'm gonna go outside and meet the trash can.
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of
Still
lean
there.
against it and be like, "Man, this is the best trash can in town."
Yes, it is.
Stand up. Okay, Codon. Have some more business to attend to. If you want to come with me, just go
Kind
for.
of like just standing here.
You just want to stay as trash can all day.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, well, I'll see you later. Make sure you get back to the hotel by at least, I don't know, 8 o'clock, please. Okay, I'm gonna go and... Oh, also, Campbell says he loves you, and then he says, that's a lie. He hates you. He's your dad, though, so I think you should know. I'm gonna go to Digmore Station.
And make your way to Digmore Station. Not as busy as it was yesterday with the police involved, but nevertheless, it seems to be more open. It's not as tense, and you see some of the ships are leaving. Whoosh, whoosh, like the roofs will open up.
Shit. And he's not here. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to Katzenstein's then.
Okay. You purchase the ticket gold, the gold piece for the ticket,
Uh-huh.
and you start flying to the southwestern district. While that's happening, would you guys like to do anything in the house?
Still reading.
I was gonna try to make a potion of complete randomness, but Cat said no, so I was
I
thinking...
was like, that's like the deck of many things, but
and I
not.
was like, I know. How much would it cost to make a potion of speed that grants me the haste effect?
The haste effect. Roll a
Holy.
Arcana check.
18 minus 117. Do I get the +3?
Huh? I mean, you see, it's hard for you because you've only seen one person sort of mimic this ability, naturally. But you gather it'll be very, very expensive,
Okay, yeah.
and it probably it'll have side effects that you wouldn't know. That would probably be greater than the haste spell itself. It's more potion making, but that's more replicating spells than it would be.
Yeah, it's an actual potion again. That's what I was wondering.
It is?
So, yeah,
That's wild.
potion. It's literally called potion of speed. It gives you the haste effect without concentration. I think I'm just gonna go back to the room and
Oh yeah, this thing would
hang
cost
out,
like 5,000 gold.
hang out with Sarah.
Alright.
Holy shit. 5k potion?
Yeah, that would be expensive.
You want to read this book with me?
You could buy a goddamn cottage for it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd do anything for you, but if you want to read it, go for it.
What does it look like?
It looks like a
What
play. Do you see people's names on the left-hand side and their lines?
Ooh. I'm gonna, try to act out whatever Sarah's read the book.
Yo!
There's a little one-man show in the back.
I'd say you're what, like 30, almost halfway through? A bit past halfway through?
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, there's like a ballroom scene right now going on in the play, and like the main character is talking about having dinner and like looking at the prince and seeing if they have a chance with the prince and contemplating that.
Yeah, I'm gonna like do that. And I'm gonna be
You're
every
gonna
single
be both
character.
people.
Every
You're gonna
single
like
character.
alternate.
Yes.
So you begin acting out the play in the back, easy enough. You do manage to it lands in the southwestern district. You see now a lot more wood and stone houses, wood becoming a more considerably noticing feature of the materials used in the architecture here. But nevertheless, after about 30 to 45 minutes of travel, you do manage to make your way outside this large stone building. It almost looks like a towering castle. The materials of this building look to be much darker than all the buildings around it, and you gather that at night, this building would look pretty damn terrifying. It's almost strange for an orphanage. It has these huge, gigantic red tiles on the roof, these huge towers, 4 towers on each corner of the building, square towers. It almost looks like a cathedral mixed with a castle. And at the top there's some text in a language you don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the door open or?
It looks to be
Talking
too large, about 10 foot tall. Wooden doors, double doors.
Okay. Can I attempt to open? Is there anybody around that would look like authority?
I mean, you open it and they're open.
Okay, can I walk in then?
Yeah. You walk in and it opens up to this large hallway. You see paintings of individuals that you don't know lining the hallway. Nice plants that line up. You see on the ceiling, very high ceilings, probably about 40 feet tall. These huge, this almost like dark metal candelabras just floating. You make your way, and at the end of this hallway, it opens up to this T intersection, and in the middle there's this very nice executive desk, and behind it you see this older, much older tabaxi man with dark gray, dark graying hair with streaks of white. Kind of has this regal lab coat on. How may I help you?
Hi, I was wondering if you guys have any grung orphans that need a home.
Right now, who we always have orphans who need a home, but depends on what you're looking for. There are grung here. I would like to see your credentials, though, please. Any identification?
I'm gonna bring out the contract with the mayor, maybe. And I guess Merle's pen. And this is all that I've really got.
Yes, but something that proves that that's you. Any identity? Do you have a deed to a house here in Marleybone? That'd probably be the best.
I do not.
Then how can we even set up an interview? Where would you keep this child?
I travel a lot, and it would come with me.
You see the eyes beginning to close. You sound like you're looking for labor.
I'm looking to help a young person's life. Do people come in here often to come and get all of your orphans?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my goodness, what a shitty roll. I rolled a fucking... That's
You.
11.
Goes up. The recent events that are going on in the city, the orphanage is closed. We're only just taking consults right now. Come back in a couple of weeks.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Then I guess I shall go fuck myself. As I walk through on the way, can I see like anything that looks suspicious, like organized gangs on the street or whatever that are easy for me to
Roll a perception
imprison?
check.
Oh my god! I rolled a 4. That's a 3.
No, a lot of the individuals here look to just be normal, upstanding citizens.
Of course
Nothing,
they do.
nothing too suspicious.
Makes sense. Such good folk back here. I can't believe I've got such high quality citizenry around me. Well, and then I guess I'll just continue on to shoot. Codon made his choice. You see? Actually, I do want to go talk to Codon. Let me go check if he's a trash can in front of his aunt's house.
So
Chop.
you take the hour back, flying.
Yeah.
Spend the gold piece.
Yeah.
Make your way back to Regent Square. The trash can is gone.
Oh. I'm gonna go to the Royal Museum then.
It's open.
Can I? I'm gonna look for Edward Haley. I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You make your way to the left-hand wing of the museum. And as you enter the museum, there's about a dozen guards on patrol right now. They look to be looking at these artifacts very intently. You make your way to the upper left-hand wing of the museum, where you would be familiar with Edward Haley and how he's the curator of that wing.
Yeah.
He is there. You see him standing over a few artifacts.
One sec. I have food in my mouth. God damn it.
Well, are you two doing anything in the house then? In the inn?
Well, we're still doing whatever the fuck's going on here.
What time of day is it?
Do you look outside? It's still dark.
Oh yeah, it's always gonna be dark. I'm gonna do the acting thing for like a while, and I'm gonna go to bed early today because I want to do something at like later, after when
Okay.
people are usually sleeping.
Okay. But you do gather that this is kind of like the city that never sleeps. I mean, there's always going to be a couple of individuals walking, no matter what time of day. But nevertheless, you do manage to do your plans. Sarah, you continue reading.
Yep.
So what are you doing? You do see Edward Haley.
I want to approach him and be like, "Hi, Edward Haley.
Hello, sir.
How you doing today?"
Good. You're one of the few couple of visitors we have in the museum today.
Such a fine establishment should always have visitors.
Not when there's an active prison break.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'd like to apologize for my past actions here. It just involved a friend, and it got my mind messed up.
Of course. That's fine.
I do have something I would like to ask you if I could do so. A private matter.
Please come to my office. Leads you to the familiar office, the quite extravagant office that opens up with the library on the second story. He closes the door behind you guys. Guys, what would you like to discuss?
I was born on a world that we called Azteca.
I know.
You know? All I know is that I was dropped off in Wizard City on a ship named the HMS SGS, and need to find my way home, if possible, and you're the best person that I would know to tell me that.
Aztec is destroyed.
Well, what I know is that the HMS SGS went to my world, which is maybe a fragment of Azteca, but there are some Grung living, as well as some other stuff.
Aztec is gone. I don't know where they picked you up, how they picked you up. I don't know anything about that. It's gone.
Yeah, I get that. What I'm saying is that the HMS SGS went to an expedition about a month ago, maybe a month and a week or two. Is there any way I could get knowledge as to where they went?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh my god, thank you, Lord. This is the roll I needed. Maybe. That is that's 24.
Pretty good.
He goes, I wasn't part of the expedition. They did. Look, I'm the lead paleontologist on Azteca. Why wouldn't they invite me to the expedition?
Who owns the HMS SGS?
The Crown?
Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking,
You seem to be under a lot of stress, though. Why don't you take the night off?
do you have, somebody I could meet that works for the Crown would know about the ship?
That would be confidential information.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Edward. Thank you. If you would need my assistance, let me know. I'll be taking the night, as you said.
As you're about to leave, he goes, I hope you don't poke and prod too much. This might taint your relationship to the Celestia agenda.
Gotcha.
Do you?
Well, I understand that.
The Crown's not the enemy to make. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, certainly. Thank you. Then I'll tip my head.
Easy
Good night.
enough.
Straight. Well, what time is it? Well, I don't know what time it is, do I? Straight to the inn.
You make your way back to the inn. You see, your two companions reading.
I'm
You see,
asleep.
actually, yeah, I was about to say that you were asleep.
It's late, right?
Hard to tell.
God damn it. How long do you think you've been reading? We need a watch.
How long do I assume I've been reading?
It's hard to tell, but you do see bags under her eyes. She looks exhausted.
Yeah.
Codon's not here.
Nope.
I've been asked nicely. This sentience is taking on life of its own. We might need to get it removed.
No, don't do that.
Campbell hates all of his children equally, okay? I'm like wondering
Yeah,
if Campbell
exactly.
actually...
We can show him love instead.
But like, I'm wondering if Campbell actually made the word hate mean love in his circuitry, and the word love mean hate at this point. You know what I mean?
Dog doesn't know what circuits are.
You are
Inside
very
of him. Rephrase. Inside of him.
correct. Yeah. You could be correct, but I don't know.
God damn it, Sarah, what the fuck is so important in that book that you are killing yourself?
It's important to me.
You keep being all vague and shit. Why?
It's fine.
That's what you say every time I get fucked. Okay?
Yeah, this isn't one of those times.
I mean, yeah, I believe so. Okay.
Mal gave it to me. Do you really think you'd give me something that sabotages you?
Just wonder why nobody wants us to do things these last couple of days. It's weird. Usually people are like, go do this for me. Like, there's been a prison break and it's been silent.
Maybe there are things going on in the background that we don't know of?
That's worse than just silence, because now I don't know what's going on. We always get fucked by things I don't know what's happening.
Well, go ask around. If you're really that concerned.
Well, you've got the contact with Merle. Maybe
I
you
mean,
can
if
ask
you
him.
want do you want the pearl? You can have the pearl. Just give it back.
It's not how it works. He gave it to you. It's your pearl. Oh, do you want me to
I
talk to him?
know.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I'd lend it to you for the day.
Oh no, I
Because
don't
I'm
know.
gonna be in here.
I don't. You're tired. I don't know what time it is. It could be late at night. I'm not gonna try that. I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Alright.
If I wake him up at night, that'll just further worsen relationships. Yeah.
Alright. Back to reading.
How can I do like a check on my character? How tired I'm feeling?
Too tired?
Too tired?
Not too tired.
Okay.
Undead.
Can I read more in my book about the Atlas, about specific regions? Do I
Yeah,
have
of
Dragon
course, yeah.
Spire in there?
There's this very small section on Dragonspire. Roll a history check for me.
That's actually 14.
13. It talks about this war that happened in Dragonspire. Doesn't really give the specific details of it, just more the general events that happened. About these warring factions. Dragonspire used to be a place very similar to Wizard City in its function and its form, except it was very nationalistic in its regard. It saw itself very superior to the other worlds. Dragonspire even had their own academy, Dragonspire Academy, where they taught magic, actually. But the individuals who were running Dragonspire, a civil war broke out, which caused the destruction and eventual downfall of Dragonspire, where one faction summoned the Dragon Titan and it destroyed the world. And
Yeah.
that is why individuals from Dragonspire just are scattered throughout the spiral. Individuals like Cyrus Drake, Dragonborns, Tieflings, people like Olivia Dawnwillow, they came from Dragonspire because, I mean, they have no home, essentially.
Yeah. Not to be that guy, but you already gave me that information. Is that all that was in
I
there?
mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's it seems to be the constant information that goes on in regards to Dragonspire. I mean, there's nothing else new to talk about because all the records are destroyed. They're with Dragonspire.
Okay.
Roll an Arcana check for me.
13.
13. It talks about these special crystals that Dragonspire had. It's crystals that they could grow um, in a certain part of the world. Dragonspire did not have books. These crystals had the capability to record things, record events, and project them in a hologram. You've seen this type of magic before in Merle Ambrose's tower. Now, these gems, these Dragonspire crystals, are very, very, very rare. Since they were only grown in Dragonspire. That is why there's not a lot of information on Dragonspire, because all of the information is kept there in their recording crystals. And that they're all in the home world. So unless you have a recording crystal, well then there's no point. Why
Cool.
read a book when you can have the actual events told to you?
Fancy.
Not in this case.
So would you guys like to do anything? Oh, Trixie, you want to do something?
Yeah, at night.
Mhm.
I would like to go be Batman and try this rooftop hopping and search for criminals.
I'm
I
here.
would like to be Batman.
Wow.
I'm here for it.
Spicy.
Okay, easy enough. You gather that there's probably not going to be a lot of crime here in Regent Square.
Yeah,
And
I'll travel out first before I do that.
you'd have to travel your way, and you know that the poorest district would be the southeastern district.
Yeah, that's where I go.
So you make your way there, take the toll, of the gold piece.
Mm-hmm.
Climb your way up the wall. Make a perception check for me.
15.
15. After about 2 hours of patrolling and investigation, you do manage to see these two individuals. They look to be they seem to be mugging this female gnome in this like dark alleyway.
I'll give a second, make sure it is what's happening, in case I do something that's they're not
Okay.
doing it.
Make a perception check.
16.
You go. She kind of like raises up her hand. She goes, "No, no, please." And you see one of them takes out this longsword and just stabs her through the chest.
Instantly, as soon as she takes out, so I'm gonna jump out and stab him.
So it's about 30 feet down. So as you jump down,
I would rage and then stab.
one of the individuals has stabbed her through the chest, and you see the eyes close from the body. He retracts the sword. She falls down to the ground. Okay, roll initiative.
Oh,
This is coming.
23. No, 22.
22. Okay, so you go before them. There are two of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you like to do?
The one that just stabbed the lady,
Mhm.
I will rage, jump down, reckless, take my rapier, and slash down at him, and then make another slash.
Okay.
Teleform.
Roll for an attack. Roll for an attack.
First one is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Sneak attack is reckless. Oh god, those horrible rolls. 8 points of damage. First one.
Okay.
Second one is a 18 to hit. Or 19 to hit.
Yep, both hit.
8 points of damage.
Okay. So how much damage was the first one? 13 and 8?
Let's see. The first one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Both are 8. Both are 8.
Oh, so 16, okay.
First one was the two hit one and then plus modifier.
Mhm.
What happens? I stepped in twice. That's my turn.
Yeah. So that ends your turn. There's two of them. You take out the claw and you slash at them. They're gonna make 2 attacks against you.
Mhm.
He's gonna one of them moves around to the other side to flank you.
They have advantage already. I went reckless.
First attack misses. Second attack misses. It's gonna be that guy's turn. The second bandit, is gonna make another attack. Misses.
Batman, bitches.
Yeah. So all 4 attacks miss against you. What would you like to do? They take out these swords, and you just take out your shield and deflect the attacks.
The guy that I stabbed, how does he look?
He looks fine.
2 more attack, reckless.
Mhm.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Second attack is a 23 to hit. That
Okay,
hits.
both hit.
First attack. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage times 2, 30 damage for the first hit, because natural 20.
So 15
Second
damage for the first hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how much? Okay.
15 and then times 2 to 30, because
Okay.
natural
30.
20. Oh, second's horrible. That's just a 6 points of damage.
He's looking pretty beat up. So they're gonna make 2 attacks against you again at advantage. Okay, second attack hits. You take
What's the hit? What he roll?
25.
Do I do it? Do I risk it?
You can.
Tail, block, roll
Okay.
d8.
I believe that misses. Yeah, 19. 19. So
yeah, that does not hit.
you juke the second attack. The second guy is gonna make 2 attacks against you. What is this? 21.
That hits.
Second attack, 22.
That hits.
So So you take 6 points of damage, half to 3. 4 points of damage, half to 2.
So 5 points of damage total.
Top of the round is your turn.
The guy who was very hurt, I'm gonna reckless make an attack against him, but trying to not kill him. Try to get him unconscious. That is a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
That is gonna be a 8, 9, 10, 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Is he still up?
Yes.
Okay,
What was the first? How much damage was the first one? Sorry.
13 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, he's still up.
Is it too late to add sneak attack to it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll second attack. I'll second
Mhm.
attack it. It's gonna be a 15 to hit.
15 misses. He's gonna use reaction to parry.
Okay, that's my turn.
He's gonna use his reaction to leave your range. To
You use
bonus
reaction
action
parry.
disengage. Huh? Oh yeah.
You did-
You know you're right. So he's just gonna leave your range. You do
I'll
get an attack
attack.
of opportunity.
Okay. That was gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
Sneak attack. Oh, do I? No sneak attack, right?
No,
Because
you already used it.
I don't have reckless anymore because it's not my turn. That's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okay, so he's still up. He runs to the end of the alley. You don't have any reaction anymore, so it's the other guy's turn. He's gonna run to the other side, to the woman, stabs her through the head. She fails all her death saving throws because that's a natural crit. He's gonna run to the opposite side of the alley, using his bonus action to dash. So they run opposite sides of each other. That brings us top of the round. Who are you gonna chase?
The one that's hurt.
Okay.
How far is he from me?
30 feet.
Yeah, I'll just run towards him, run and like kind of cut him off with my 40 feet of movement.
Yeah, easy enough.
Reckless double attack.
Mhm.
First attack is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Sneak attack. Oh, and those are horrible. 8 points of damage.
That knocks him unconscious.
I'm gonna.
Did you think this far ahead?
Okay. Feline agility, bonus action, dash.
You already used all your movement. You have no movement. You only have bonus action dash. You wouldn't be able to use feline agility for that.
Okay, I'll just bonus action dash back towards where I was.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, the other guy's gonna use his action dash, bonus action dash, and all his movement to run up the alleyway to the rooftops.
Action dash, bonus action dash, feline agility, and movement. So that's 240 feet of movement to chase him.
Yeah. You roll a perception check because they got to the top before
that's
you.
an 8. Is that enough? No.
8. They don't see them.
He's gone. All right. I'm gonna check the woman.
There is a giant sword cut through the head.
And I'll check her belongings if she's anything.
Roll investigation check.
16.
Doesn't seem to be anything valuable there.
But any kind of identification or anything on her?
No.
No.
Yeah, she's just what would have been pretty fine features gone because there's a giant cut through the head, like right in the middle of the face. You see, there's this tight bun, but she looks to be wearing this very nice Victorian. It's almost like this nice light yellow dress, but it's like covered in blood now.
Okay, so no purse, nothing, no identification.
No.
Okay. Do I see a trash bag in the alleyway or something like that. A bag or like rope.
Roll investigation check.
Actually, I have rope. I just need to get on the bag.
Okay.
That would be a 20, not natural.
What are you trying to do? Oh, wrap the guy.
Find.
Okay.
I have so rope wrap him, but I'm gonna find a bag and shove him into carry. So I'm not carrying a dead body, unconscious body around.
What bag?
I like a rubbish bag.
Oh, garbage bag.
Yeah.
It's a bit too small.
Too small.
Yeah.
What I know is there's like a police station in this area.
In this area, no.
No,
In
okay.
no. Regent Square is where they're on more active patrol.
I'm gonna tie him up, and then carry him along.
Okay.
Oh, actually, wait. Let me check something. Tornado. There we go. How long can they be up there? How long can I stick in my hat? I forgot.
10 minutes before they start suffocating.
If they're still breathing.
Yeah, they're not dead. I got knocked unconscious. I said.
Yeah.
I think trash bags
So,
are a little bit more dangerous than that.
So I'm just gonna carry him along. Carry him like towards the station and try to go back.
Okay. As you carry him towards the station, Trixie.
Well, also, I forgot. I would take the sword that you used to stab and put it in my hat as an evidence.
Easy enough. As you begin to carry him to the station, you do manage to gather the looks of other individuals around you. But you manage to take him to the station. You pay the gold piece. Start flying back to Regent Square, the Digmore station. And as you set the body down, there doesn't seem to be a breath.
Shit.
You forgot to do your medicine check to keep him stable. He
That's
failed all
true.
his death. He failed all his death saving throws.
I mean, fair, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm still gonna hand him over. Hand the sword over. Hand the sword over, just and tell them the location of the dead lady so they can get it sorted, if possible.
So you make your way to the mayor's office. She looks over at the device. She goes, "We don't really want that. You could take it to Scotland Yard, but I don't think they would want that either." She slides over 25 gold for your
Sure.
for your trouble.
I'll take it.
But that's a one-time thing. The contract states that they should be alive.
Yeah. What about the woman? Could you send someone to get that taken care of?
Yeah,
Get
send.
the room.
I'll call the police and see what they could do about it.
Thank you very much. Do you want me to take this with me? And I use my sword to stab, pick him up and just use the sword that he used to stab and just poke him 2 times.
Please don't do that in here. I don't want blood in the office.
Yeah, no. Do you want to keep the evidence?
I'm not a police officer. Please take it to Scotland Yard.
All right.
Usually the protocol is you take them to Scotland Yard. They'll provide the evidence that the deed was done. You take it back to us.
Okay.
So you take it to the police station, and when you walk in with this body at the police station, you just see like all the officers wandering about. They go. You see the guard at one of the main at the main desk. He goes, "Get a gurney, get a gurney." He goes, next time, please bring them alive, please.
Yeah, I try to. Accidents happens when transporting goods.
Well, it would be an accident if you were arrested for killing. A guard could mess up the paperwork and put in that you committed the crime here.
Yeah.
That could be an accident. I hope you understand that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's unfortunate this happened.
Roll deception check.
9.
You see one of the eyebrows raise up. Goes, okay.
I'll get over here then. I
You
just,
see them load up the body on the gurney, and 2 guards begin to lift it up, take it to the back of the station.
yeah, I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Okay, easy enough. You meet up with your compatriots there.
Are they
Is she
awake?
covered in blood?
Essentially, a bit. She got scratched up a bit. No, it's still.
They hit me like
It,
for 5 damage.
yeah.
I meant
Little-
their blood more like.
Yo, didn't she
Mm.
carry it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
No, yeah. So you shower back at the inn, wash off the remaining blood
Mhm.
on you. Um, nevertheless, it does come to your another day here in Marleybone. You do finish reading the book, Sarah.
Finally.
Are they awake
I
when
have-
when I went back to the inn?
Sarah would still be awake.
And
Yeah.
I know the never really sleeps, so
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, I came across some money and I tossed them each 5 gold coins.
This seems awfully suspicious.
I tried to, do the whole criminal thing. It didn't quite survive, but
Oh.
this is what I got. It's money's money.
Are you in trouble?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. What did you do?
So, how's the book?
It was a good book.
You're exhausted.
Yeah.
You at this point you would have just finished reading the book.
Yeah. It's 2 points of exhaustion now, yeah.
Yeah.
So what is
Yeah.
what's the book done for you?
Um, it's- I can do more things with my spells now.
Like?
You know how you can swap out your spells?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you no longer have a spell known.
Mhm.
It replaces that feature with that.
Yeah. So
So now you can choose any spells at any time like me?
basically,
Well, it's not any time.
Yeah.
not any time, but
That's cool.
long rest.
That's really, really cool. Mel's
That's
been
pretty
nice to
useful.
you.
So that's fucking.
It is temporary though, but it'd be nice to have.
It's temporary?
It's not temporary.
Oh, do you get to keep the feet? But he thought he's taking the book back.
As far as I am aware, this is permanent.
Oh, that's pretty useful.
Yeah, I like being able to change what
So
spells I can use.
So you should have 9 spells that you could prepare now.
Charisma modifier plus blood spell.
Oh, a bit more than 9 actually. It's
Yeah,
7
11.
plus 4, 11.
How many do I have right now? That's the real question.
7?
Yo, you gave me like 50%
I
more
gained a spell.
spells.
I have gained a spell throughout this entire process.
Nice.
You also got a spell? It's an OP book, bro.
Level 7 is 10 spells now, and I now have 11 spells now. It's kind of lit.
Fancy. Is Codon around?
No.
The rebellious teenager phase already? We just met him. He just gained sentience.
Well, you're the one who lost him. I've been reading this entire day.
I didn't lose him. He wanted to stay next to his father's shop. Who would tell him otherwise?
You lost the death machine?
Did you give him anything to communicate with him, or is he just out there?
Let me ask, have you given anybody anything to communicate with them?
No, I have sending.
But have you given them anything?
Why would I give them anything if I can just directly contact them?
You couldn't do that for how long?
Well, twice a day seems to be sufficient.
I'm just saying, if you were in my shoes, you would have done the same.
You're the one holding all the earrings, man.
just I didn't think about him using earrings. But either way, he knows exactly where the inn is, and he chose not to come. So if he
I
had an
mean-
earring or not, it wouldn't matter.
You're the one who lost him. You should go find him.
He's not lost. He's choosing not to be here. That's the difference. Kind of like you chose to sit in this place for 2 days.
Did you offend him?
No.
What'd you do? Is this guy trying to come back and kill us again?
Oh god.
I enjoyed him not trying to kill us.
You
Yeah,
guys
I
know how
enjoyed
free
that
will
too.
works, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has
Did
some
he
of that now.
mention anything about what he'd enjoy doing?
No. If he did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. It's not as much of it,
I
at
don't know.
least.
I've only seen him when I've been like reading this book, so I haven't really, you know.
I had to
gathered
ask you like
anything
10
about it.
times to see what a book does that you're reading, okay? So,
Yeah, I was reading it.
you didn't know what the book did?
Split attention, man.
Either way, he made the choice not to show up. That is what it is. You look exhausted. First,
Yes.
matted. Have you showered the last 2 days?
No.
I don't expect
Yeah,
you're gonna
alright, I should go do that.
want to
Go
do
shower.
anything today then, will you? And how are you feeling, Trixie?
I'm good. Make some money, you know. Just, passing the time.
Okay, well. Trixie, I went to this orphanage and, like, they didn't want me to take on an orphan right now because of the situation. You grew up here. Is there any place where there are kids that need a parental figure in their life? Kids that are lacking?
I mean, even if they did, we don't, just trust any stranger that comes up to us offering help.
Well,
There are people that aren't as trustworthy in the, outside of the cities. So, kids, especially the ones that, aren't as fortunate, learn to not to trust people since a young age.
that's fair, but maybe we could bring a nice meal or give them money or something and show them around Regent Square and let them stay at the inn, things like that.
It's not that easy. I can tell you that much at least.
Well. Oh, is Sarah in the shower? Can I perception check?
Yeah.
You're gonna watch her shower?
I'm asking. Is she in the shower?
You went to the shower, yeah.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start. No, I'm playing. Anyways, I need to talk to her when she gets done as well.
Mhm.
So I guess you want to wait a second and talk to her.
How long do you want to shower for, Sarah? Quick shower?
Yo,
Or a long one?
long
Fall
shower.
asleep in the shower.
Oh, after 10
Bring a
minutes.
chair into the shower.
That is the life, actually. After 10 minutes, can I, like, knock on the door to the shower?
Easy enough, yeah.
What?
How long do you think you're gonna be showering for?
Just if you need to tell me something, shout it through the door.
This isn't the shouting kind of matter. I'll be back later.
Alright.
I'm gonna fall asleep by the time Dong left.
Easy enough.
We haven't, like, the slumber party session, bro.
We're having the fucking the study session.
Yeah.
yeah.
Study session indeed.
Oh, yeah.
She read a book. I made potions. Great.
Let me look at my things I need to do.
Dang, all alone on his quest.
Just looking to make shit happen a little bit.
Thank
Actually, I
you,
got a
old
lot
man.
of my stuff done.
Codon be causing trouble.
I'm gonna go
if
look
it's
for
on
Codon.
contract.
You go outside. Make a perception check.
9.
9.
9.
You make your way through Regent Square for a good you're waiting for Sarah in the shower, so you take an extended walk anyway. You search for a good 20 minutes. No sign of Codon.
Guess I'm gonna have to go visit Campbell.
You visit Campbell? You go to a shop?
You make it sound like it's a bad thing to do. I'm getting DM
Well, it's the middle of the
vibes.
night.
It
It's
is
the middle of the night.
I thought it
And
was.
you're literally going up to someone and say, "Hey, I borrowed something, but I lost it. It's only been
No,
like a
yeah,
day."
that's why I'm saying.
I thought
'Cause
we
if
had
you go over there, it's
rested.
gonna be closed. No, no.
Oh no. Yeah. Never mind.
It's like past midnight right now.
I'm showering, man.
Yeah, Trixie just went on her caped crusade essentially. You just finished
My
your
brain
round.
fucked up. Yeah, let's just go. I'm gonna go back to the inn. At least I looked for him.
Would you be done with your shower, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were gone for a good like 30 minutes. Done.
Okay. My brain though. Okay. So we need the dung puddle burrito for this matter.
It will now smell of lemons.
That's great. Okay. So we all huddle up, yeah. And I start writing on my notes or whatever. And then handing it around and we read it and then we burn it, right? Okay. So that's the process anyways. And then I'll just
We're
say
really going through this book.
so
He's asleep.
Yeah.
I found out that the ship that took me was Her Majesty's ship. And it's a Spiral Geographic people again. And her ship and her things are the only lead I have to find my way home. I was told strictly by Edward that if I mess things up with the Majesty, I will not have an opportunity to do his quest. So I don't know what to do from here, but it's my only lead at the same time.
Then just gather on the surface, but don't do digging. Don't dig too deep. Just collect general knowledge for now.
I mean, I know now that Her Majesty sent an expedition.
We'll learn more about the expeditions in general.
But it's not. I already asked Campbell about this, and it's not Campbell, sorry, it's Edward about it, and even he, who is the head of this department, has no information on this
But
expedition.
there must be some structure to whatever they do out on these.
I don't
At least
think.
learn the structure.
I get it. You're right. There's a general structure, but this is a very specific, high-end one.
Yeah. But if you don't want to do deep digging, there's only so much you can gather without pissing people off.
I'm gonna have to go home eventually. For now, it can wait a moment, but you know, I have to.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think angering one of the powers here is great.
I'm breathing deeply, smelling the oh so bittersweet scent of lemon, or just bitter.
Citrus is great, man. I love citrus.
Any ideas? Any thoughts?
Don't piss them off. Don't be like an interrogator.
Well, I mean,
Just wade people.
what if we just got in Her Royal Majesty's just good graces, maybe?
Yeah.
What if we
Don't fuck it up.
did something for her?
Like what? She probably has more than, we have.
Yeah, I mean, I would
She's
assume.
got the giant ship thing.
Everybody here has more than us. It doesn't mean we can't do things for them.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not everybody.
Why would she be interested with us? Is the thing.
Well, I guess if we do good with the Royal Museum, maybe she will be interested.
Yeah. But right now, we're probably no more than just average people.
Less than that. Average people actually are her citizens, and we're just nobody.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Don't be an abrasive ass to get information. That's probably the only thing I can say here.
I mean,
Not that you have been, but you know.
I have a lead. It's more than I expected to have at this point. We'll make progress on it. Okay, dung burrito explosion. Goosh.
Easy.
I'm gonna. What's up?
I'm gonna use the Pearl contact Mel. I finished the book, thanks, and I'm like very exhausted as I say this.
You hear a voice in your head. Me too. I'll meet you at your hotel room tomorrow morning. Sounds like you just woke him up in the middle of his sleep.
Yeah,
What an asshole! You're gonna get yelled at.
I don't get.
This conversation yesterday. No big deal.
It's fine.
Not having a watch is a bitch, but 200 gold is a lot of money. I really want to watch. It's almost like the ship obsession.
They have a watch obsession.
Well, shit. Now that I know I can't ever do my ship life because she's gonna have teleport. I'm kind of.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
sad.
yeah. As
I was
he,
so
like,
excited
talks
for that
about
shit.
this.
Just because you teleport doesn't mean you can't get it.
Yeah, but it'll be like useless. It's
We
like
could-
putting 25 grand into something that you don't use very often. Like, come the
I mean,
fuck
you
on.
can enjoy it.
We could be pirates.
There was stuff to do between the worlds. I need land to teleport onto.
You can go to different because you have to be to the place before to teleport, right?
I have to know specific direction, being there, or being able to imagine it,
Or have an item from
Yeah.
it, a thing from it, right?
or have an item from it. Yeah.
So if we're trying to go to a place that no longer
Oh.
exists, called Azteca, then you would need a boat. Going to explore other regions, you would need a boat.
I came from Azteca. Take a chunk of my skin.
I don't
don't
have. That's a
think that's how
different
that
spell to the
works.
one I have right now.
Dude, we just loopholed that shit so hard.
I don't have that spell right now though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is- Wouldn't it just teleport like to you?
That could also be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would have to get one of the artifacts.
I don't know. I could see it, but at the same time, I could see that, like, I ate everything on Azteca, and then Azteca is me, you know? Physical. I don't know.
Yeah, but if we took your skin, would it teleport us to you or to Azteca?
And then also you also died in Snowy Mountain, Snowy region. So would this count as a different you? So you teleport to the snowy region instead,
Well,
and we're
we
gonna
are
freeze to
really
death.
getting into the spell. Holy shit.
This got fucked up quick. It's not safe to teleport to.
Not,
Wait.
not with this
Ooh,
method.
there's
Not with
relics,
this
though, at the
method.
Royal Museum from Azteca.
Yes, that's what I was said just 2 seconds ago.
There we go. We can bypass everything. We just have to
Yeah,
get.
but we still have to make friends with the museum.
Or
I mean, we're
just.
still not hated, so that's great.
Trixie, if Meowie already makes a successful run on the Royal Museum, you're the Trixie one. Would you be able to, if we were there conveniently, could you sneak out a single small something from Azteca?
Trixie's asleep.
When did she go to sleep?
Way
As soon
before
as
this.
you,
Yeah,
way
wait
before, I
for it.
did not hear any of this conversation. By the way, everything I've said is out of character.
Get the fuck out of get out of the side of character chat. Confusing my dumb ass. Okay, so we just need a relic from Azteca and a cheap one at that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take it from the museum. I would borrow it from the museum if we're gonna do that.
Or Alec. I mean, I'm sure he has his hands on. We know now.
Yeah. It'd
We know now.
probably be expensive if it's from a place that is gone. And on that topic, would we land anywhere, or would we just be in the void?
Well, you can send me. I can survive in the void temporarily, then you can teleport me back really quick.
If I
No,
have
she
the
can't. No, she can't.
the spell slots,
That
but
is
I
not
don't.
how
That
teleport
is
works.
one
That
spell.
is not how teleport works. You can go 2. If she's not with you, she can't go back.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, then we can teleport together, and then we can teleport back together. So like really bad and
Oh
scary.
yeah, you
there.
have 2 7th level slots. 2 7 level slots. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it
You
out.
only ever have. I think. What's the last one? You only have multiple.
Nothing. 6. Maybe 5, but I
Uh,
don't think anything above 6.
yeah. Yeah, 6 is the one where it all begins to just be 1.
Spicy.
Until I hit level 20, and then it goes up. 19 and 20, it goes up a bit more.
We'll figure it out. But at least we have ideas. We should probably go to bed.
Yeah.
So you all take your
Handkerchief.
long rest?
Handkerchief.
Easy enough. Easy
Yeah,
enough.
I'm gonna use my extra time in the morning, if I have any, to go look for Codon.
Okay. I mean, you only need 4 hours of long rest, but you guys did sleep a bit later.
Yeah.
Time of day doesn't seem to change here anyway. So you make your way through the streets. You do manage to get your long rest. Roll perception check.
10.
10. You look for a good 30 minutes. Can't seem to find him.
I'm removing his sentience. I'm removing his sentience. This is what's happening. This is what's gonna happen. Is now an appropriate time to go visit Campbell?
Still very early in the morning, dog.
Then I'm gonna go start
Pri-
looking through the back
It's probably
hours.
like 5 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. right now.
I'm gonna go to Digmore Station the whole while looking everywhere, and if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna start proceeding through the rest of the fucking city.
Alright, roll investigation check.
Uh,
For Digmore Station.
3.
Perception, I mean.
3.
You look through Digmore Station. I mean, the place is pretty barren right now. You know, it's still very early on in the morning. But you look about, doesn't seem to be there.
Any trash cans that look quite admirable.
I mean, there's a few pretty nice trash cans here.
I'm gonna go over to them and be like, whispering, Codon! Codon! No,
No response from the trash can.
God fucking damn it, everything thinks I'm stupid all the fucking time for shit like this. God fucking damn it.
I love this.
I don't came in weird
I
talking
love this
trash
mental
cans.
image.
I'm gonna...
Mental image.
I got this massive mental image of just like leaning up against a wall against the fucking... Like
That's
near
like-
the... Whispering and
Yeah.
kind of hitting it with his foot a little bit. I just got this massive mental image of it as a picture. Anyways, I'm gonna take the ship ride and I'm gonna go to outer city limits.
Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna... is it all interconnected? Everything that's not Regent Square?
Everything is sectioned off. There's the northeastern district, the northwestern district, southwest, and southeast.
I'm familiar with the southeast, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go there. Look around.
Mm-hmm. You've been to 2 of these. You've been to Katzenstein's orphanage and the one that contained Newgate Prison. You pay your toll.
Yeah.
Make a perception check as you're looking through the side alleys.
I also want to look for vagabonds that I can turn in for money. That's a 13.
13. You look through the alleys, but you don't really seem to find anything of interest. You wander the streets for a good 30 minutes, these outer districts, and you do get to see they're definitely not as affluent as you know, Regent Square, but they can hold off on their own. You see as you continue your search for Codon, that there's a couple of shops here, but not as definitely not as nice as Regent Square. But how long would you like to keep searching this district?
Oh yeah, I want to look through the whole district unless something otherwise interrupts me.
Roll perception check.
Fucking that one, broski. So we're at literal 0, so I wouldn't see a wall if it was in front of me. Apparently,
You are blind.
Hard to see.
actually, I
anything.
literally cannot be blinded. But anyways,
You managed to look through this district, and you look for a pretty decent amount of time, and no signs of Codon.
any fancy trash cans?
No. Looks to be normal trash cans, like those traditional ones that you see in like New York City, just the metal ones with the lid on top.
Want to go to the next district? I guess. I don't know.
Okay. While the Ung is exploring those districts, what are you two doing back at the hotel? Back at
What?
the inn?
It's normal time of day now, right?
No, it's still darkness.
I've
Mm,
always slept like very late.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
but
Oh,
I
still
mean,
the
like,
sky's
darkness.
still dark, yeah, but the time is
is it
actually
working time of day?
actual time.
Roll,
Actual
look
time.
outside.
Alright, yeah.
Roll a
Yeah,
perception check.
I'll look outside.
That's a 14?
I mean, you see people outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
14.
You see people walking about outside, but there's always someone walking out outside.
Fuck it. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll attempt to go to Campbell's.
Okay, so as you guys, what are you doing, Trixie? As you go to Campbell.
I guess I'll follow along.
Mm.
There's nothing else I can do.
As you guys are making your way like down the staircase, you see Merle going up the staircase.
Oh,
He goes,
hey!
"Oh, good. I was just about to go to your room.
Yeah,
Are you done reading?"
yep, pull out the book, give it to him. Thank you.
Mhm. You see he traces up these arcane glyphs right in front of him, like holds up the book in front of it, and it kind of just goes, just gets sucked into this like little pocket dimension.
Yo, that's cool.
So how did it go on your end?
Well, I talked to the museum, and they seem to be quite confident in their skills in defending the artifacts, but they don't want my help. They don't want Wizard City's help, so I'm not gonna force the issue on them. But you guys should keep an eye on things here.
Do you think they'll be able to defend against Merle? I mean, against Master?
I mean, if Malistaire could break Meowyarty out of Newgate Prison, I mean, those two working together, that seems like a recipe for disaster that the officials here seem to underestimate.
What if they do manage to get it? What then?
Well, whatever Malistaire does, I don't know where Malistaire would go after that. I mean, you guys have had some.
Hypothetically speaking,
Mhm.
if you try to break into museum, would you be able to?
Me?
Yeah, you seem like very powerful.
I don't know what enchantments they have. I'm not familiar with the museum.
If you aren't, then we probably have a good chance that Master won't be able to.
But Meowyarty is.
Hmm. If we
That's
take
why
care
he
of
needs
him,
him.
then we should be good. We could leave the, Croconomicon in the museum, and it'll be safe there.
No, Meowyarty knows how to get into the museum.
Yeah.
That's
But
why he's in
if we get
Newgate.
rid of Moriarty, so Master does not have access to him anymore, then it will be safe there.
Well, I
We
think
wouldn't
time
have
is
to,
ticking. I think time is ticking.
Yeah.
I think they've been planning things these past couple of days. It's been quiet in this city. I think you guys have noticed that. Too quiet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Prison break, nothing's happening. It's not right. That's really not right. That doesn't sit well with me.
Well, haven't wanted to cause more trouble though.
Sometimes trouble is good.
Yeah.
But a lot of time, it's really not.
You see him smile a bit. When you deal with a lot of students, you're a bit used to trouble itself. It's always in your back of your head. Look, I'll keep in contact with you. Uh, keep in mind if anything happens to me. If Meowyarty does come and they break into the museum, follow them. I don't trust the Marleybonians defending it. We have one of the greatest necromancers in the Spiral, and I can't really jeopardize my relationship with Marleybone. That is why I need you guys to act on my behalf, sort of clandestinely. Because if I'm seen doing these things, then it's Wizard City on the line.
So no pins if we do anything.
I wouldn't say no pins, just be careful who you show them to.
Okay.
I'll
No.
see what I can do. I'll try to find out what Ballister's plans are if he acquires the Necronomicon.
Will you be staying here in Marleybone, or are you heading back to Wizard City?
I mean, Gamma can take care of the school for me, but there's no need for me to stay here, and you have ways to contact me.
Yeah.
All right then.
And you see this glowing arcane energy begin to swirl around Merle, whoosh, and he just vanishes into thin air.
One day I'll be able to do that.
Really? That looks fun.
I don't know. I've never experienced it. Well, actually, we have. Never mind.
You have experienced it multiple times. That's how you got here. And Crocotopia.
Valid. Momentary dementia.
So what are you guys doing?
Can't move.
Oh yeah, easy enough. So you guys make your way to the districts. Lanterns, lampposts, still lit. And you guys start to hear it as you're walking through, newspaper boys going, "Extra, extra! Mayor decides to keep night on at all times. Executive decision."
Well, that explains.
You see like newspaper boys just going through the streets, throwing them at, riding these strange little bicycles that you've never seen, but you'd be quite familiar with the tricks. He's like throwing them at the door, throwing them at people's front doors and businesses. But nevertheless, you guys do make your way to Campbell's shop. You see him inside. Uh, you see his face is like covered in soot right now. It's like all black. It looks like something just blew up in his face as you guys walked in, and like and you see him like look up at you guys, and then he's like squinting his eyes. He goes, "Who's there?
Sarah.
I can't see anything." You see him like take out a cloth from his right hand side, begins wiping the face, but it looks like it just made it worse. So he's like, "God damn it!
What happened?
Something blew up. Daddy! Daddy!" You see like another robotic humanoid begin to walk up. Clean my face! Clean my face! You see like one of the robots takes out this towel, like dips it into this bucket off to the right hand side, begins cleaning the face. All right, go back to the shop. Go back to the back. Thank you. You see him like compose himself a bit, getting ready to interact with you. He goes, what can I help you guys
Dang's lost Codon.
with?" That's funny. That's a good joke.
It's not a joke.
Oh.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think he's seen him.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what? Can't blame me. The Ug's on the contract. Good luck with that. That's your problem now.
I mean,
No,
it's not my problem. My
it's
name's
not
not on
My
it.
problem. That my name's not on it.
My name's not on
Anything
it.
that happens to Codon does not lead back to me. It leads to the
Not
Ug.
my problem
I show
either.
that to the authorities, and I'm fine.
Oh my god.
When you do it, could you make sure to keep our names out of it? Thanks.
Did you sign on the list?
We
No.
did
Did you
not.
sign? No, then we're all good. You see him just very jovial to himself. That is why I don't like. That's why I hate all my children.
Fair enough. I pull out my crossbow.
Yes.
Anything you could do to this to make it a bit more powerful?
I mean, I can always do things to make them more powerful.
Um,
Would you like mine, or would you like me to make that one better?
Which would be best in your professional opinion?
I mean, that depends on what. As much as I love my own inventions,
Yeah.
I take pride in knowing that my customers know what they're looking for. So it depends on you, really.
I'll bring out the arrows as well. Would you be able to make the arrows do more damage, but the actual crossbow itself be more accurate?
How about we just make the crossbow better, and we give it the ability to make its own arrows?
That works too.
How much of an upgrade are we looking at here? You see him begin to take out some tinkering tools. So I can upgrade the bowstring. I can make the tensile strength more. There's a lot of things I can do. What's your price range?
400 gold, at least.
400 gold. It's a bit low. I was
Okay.
thinking 600. Can you do 600?
I can do 600, but
Okay. 600's good. Give me
okay,
the crossbow. Give me the crossbow. Get him. Get him.
okay.
He takes it over. He looks fine. Give me. I could use dragonhide string. Or I should use spider silk. Maybe I can use snake spider silk for the string.
Snake spider.
Yeah. Monstrous beings from Mushu. Terrible. Don't fuck with them.
Oh, we've
Oh.
met one.
It's super cool.
It kind of trapped me, and I was kind of useless while the other two fought.
That's
it
what
off.
happened to me last time.
Oh my god, same. Yeah.
I know. That's why I don't go back to Mushu. Fuck Mushu. Damn spider snakes.
Where did you see it?
And they also got scary owls that attack you at night.
Owls? I didn't see any owls.
Oh,
Where
you're
did
lucky
you see
then.
your spider snake?
I was going to Shoshan Village because I thought I could find the nest that was abandoned.
Yeah.
But I got fucked over, but the person who gave me the address. So fuck
Oh,
them.
I think we found the nest.
I think we took care of it.
We took care of it.
You get me the silk?
We could go back and get some eventually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll pay you very handsomely for the silk. I can use them for, bits and bobs. But I'll have this ready by tomorrow evening.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
DM question?
Yes.
We got the silk to wrap the eggs, but when we give the egg, we did not give the silk. So we still have the webs.
I don't keep track of your inventory, guys. That's up to you.
So in that case, I said we still have the web because I did say I take it. and
Technically, yeah, we
they
did
followed
place
us,
the
yeah.
eggs in.
Yeah.
Do you give him the silk?
Yeah, I'll give him the webs.
All of it?
Some of it. Would that be
You
enough?
guys use some to wrap the eggs. I don't know how much you have. Let's say you guys have 5 pounds.
Sure.
Sure.
5 pounds. So how much you give him?
Is this both of us?
But it depends on
I
how
don't
much there is
know.
here. I'll give him like all 5 pounds honestly,
Yeah.
and see. Would this be enough?
He goes, the refining process uses up a lot of it. If I use this, it'll definitely help your crossbow.
Uh,
If you have more, it'll be better. I can increase the tensile strength even more. But it's up to you.
Sarah, do you have some?
I don't think I was one of the people to do it, so I'm not gonna.
We all did. I remember
Did
I
we?
did, and both of you
Okay.
guys were like, yeah, I'm gonna do it too. Both
Yeah.
of
Then
you
I will
did the
give
same
him all
thing.
of mine.
She had 2
Okay.
eggs worth. He had 5. I had 5.
No, this is for the silk.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
we
silk
usually
was
said
wrapped
to
around the
wrap
eggs.
Yeah, we both did it. We all
Yeah.
did it. I did it, and they followed me. I think. Pretty sure.
So you give him all of the silk. Easy enough. He goes. I'll have this ready by tomorrow evening.
Thank you, Campbell.
So you guys can pick it up tomorrow evening if you'd like.
Considering he's lost Codon, do you know anything about where he likes to hang
Not
out?
my problem. He
I
just
know.
like raises his hands up in the air. That's not my problem. That's not my concern. That's not my child. He needs to read the fine print.
Ooh,
That's fine. To be honest, I haven't read the contract he got. Not that
Neither
I can
have I.
understand it. Oh. Well, that works
All
too.
I know is that I'm not liable to anything.
You know, sometimes that's all you need to know.
All you need to know is that we're not implicated in case anyone gets murdered by a robot.
That's what matters.
Does he have a tendency to do that?
I don't know.
You don't know.
That's the first time I've made something like that.
Has anyone lost the robot before?
No, Dong's a trendsetter. Most of the robots in the city have specific programming to do specific tasks.
How?
I'm sure you've seen them guiding around, piloting things, but you see them very menial, simple tasks. Codon is one of my first invention to integrate sentience into the robot.
How long ago did you make him?
When you saw me tinkering with it.
Oh. Okay.
You see, he has like this huge smile on his face, very perky right now. But look, he's a test subject.
It's a very good invention because he kicked our asses.
But that's the model. That anyone can do that. Codon is the actual sentience.
Yeah. I mean, see,
He's not Codon. Codon can go into any machinery. He's that small ball that you saw me tinkering with.
Ah,
The soul of the machine.
Oh no.
That's
Would
just a
he
shell. The
Would
robot's
he
just a
able
shell.
to put himself into something else? A different machine?
I don't know. Maybe. He's pretty smart. He could definitely get smarter.
Yo, if we brought him back here and we had the money, would you upgrade him?
I think he can upgrade himself.
He can upgrade himself.
I don't know. Does he have any money?
I don't know.
We
This
aren't
is
allowed
funny.
to follow them.
This is funny.
Can I, out of character, just say fuck you all for 1 second? And I'll go back and leave.
Look, he signed the contract. This is not my problem. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
We're all fine. I don't know why you two are worried about.
I'm
I'm
not.
good.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just, you know,
I'm just curious.
thinking about it. If he does turn up somewhere, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he turns up somewhere, he'll be fine. I
I'm sure-
trust him.
I'm sure if he does anything bad, we'll hear it. His news seems to travel.
He seems pretty stealthy. You've seen his capabilities.
Uh,
You know,
well,
being able to change into other things. I'm sure he showed you that.
is there a range on it, or can he literally become anything?
I believe he can only turn into other people that he's seen.
Okay.
Are you
The-
Codon?
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You know, turn into
Maybe
you.
you see, like, he makes this face. Am I Codon? You see him grab a dagger, just stab the hand. He goes, "Oh, good. Look, blood." He shows you.
I
I
cast
have
healing word on it.
Aw, why'd you do that? You know how often I cut myself on these contraptions? It's fine.
I know, but you know, I don't.
I have blood. Okay, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I preferred seeing
Or
my friends
maybe
not hurt
Codon can
themselves.
make blood now.
He
I
was
don't
messing
know.
with
How can we
he was
tell?
messing with tricks.
I
he
don't
found
know!
on the set.
Ah!
Oh no.
What have you guys done?
Not
don't
my
know.
problem.
I don't know. I'm safe. I'm safe.
Are you?
I don't know.
Your name's not on the contract though, so you're safe from that. But that's
I
about
know
it.
I'm safe from that. Maybe Codon will kill me. That'd be pretty funny.
Oh no. What happened to the rest of your creations?
Robot uprising? Who knows?
No.
That'd
Not
be
another
funny,
thing
too.
the city needs on its hands.
That'd be funny. It doesn't matter. If I'm dead, it doesn't affect me, does it?
It affects me. Come on, you don't want anything to happen to me.
I don't know. If you're dead, nothing happens to us. We're fine.
How do you know?
I don't know.
How do you
That's
know?
the best part.
But I know nothing's gonna.
Oh, I don't know if you're gonna die. I just don't want, you know. I just like business. And making things blow up. It's fun.
Like you did when we came in.
Yes. But that was an accident. I like it better when it's intentional.
What did you blow up?
You see him, he takes out this giant gauntlet from the back. It's almost like this 3-pronged gauntlet. You see these pistons working on it? Aims it at the back wall. And you see, whoosh, boom! It just extends out the tip of the claw with this long, thin metal string that's attached to it. And then he activates this button from the inside and then like pulls him towards the wall.
Yo.
He goes, "It's fun." I do have to work out on the kinks.
It
You
looks
know, the
fun.
last time I was working on one of these, the contraption closed into my hand, and it broke my hand.
Yeah, that's definitely a
That's
definite
less
fault.
fun.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I've been alive 150 years, and nothing's gonna kill me.
What's the range on?
I think right now it's only 30 feet, which is terrible. I want to
Yeah.
make it at least 60.
Fair enough. I wish you luck.
Again, if you get me that spider silk, this is one of the uses that it goes for.
I mean, yeah. Well, next time we're in Mushu, we'll definitely grab some.
Perfect. I love it. The more things I can work with, the more I can integrate.
Is there anything else you'd like us to keep an eye out for that might be beneficial to you?
Kind of whispers in. If you can get me draconium, really appreciate that.
Draconium.
Illegal export. In very, very high demand. Because it comes from Dragon Spire.
I see.
And ever since the world fell, he kind of leans in. It's hidden. No one knows where Dragon Spire is. But before it fell, they used to export draconium. Very strong metal. If I could get my hands on some of that, some for me, some for you, I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
Yeah,
Maybe I could make you some very nice things with it.
I see. We will keep an eye out.
Just make sure, don't let Codon get too messy.
Not my
Not my
responsibility.
problem.
But thank you for the business. Can I help you with anything else?
Oh,
Or would you like me to work on this now, so I can get work on
is there
it?
any, do you think they have anything that suits me? Because I came across a little bit of money that I would like to, purchase something nice here.
What are you interested in? You would like the whip? The electric whip?
Nah, I already have a very nice weapon. I don't need more weapons for the time being.
So what would you like?
Um,
What do you do?
I hit stuff really hard.
I have the
like,
Buzzsaw Warhammer. Would you be interested in that? I showed it to you last time. I put it's this Warhammer, and the end vibrates, and it has the ability to cut through armor.
No, I don't really need another new weapon. I was thinking maybe a bad shield, a fancier one, or one that does something special.
Shield. All right. I can work with that. You see him. He takes out this bracelet, from the back. It's a very small bracelet. Pulls on the backside of the bracelet, puts it on his left wrist, pulls on it with his right hand, and you see extending, tink, a shield just pops out. Now this shield, it's a bit smaller than your shield, but it looks like it would fit you. It doesn't really have any special properties to it, but you can hide it pretty well. And then he presses this button on the underside, and it folds back to the bracelet.
I take my shield and take my hat off. I put my hat. I can hide my shield too. So.
Okay, well that's all I have for now.
All right then. Do you have anything else? Any new adventures recently?
No, I've been working on this hand gauntlet. Having trouble with it. I mean, if you're interested in other things, you could go to Avalon. They don't really specialize in tinkering, but they do, more smithing.
Yeah, but they aren't as cool as your stuff. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, some of them, it's a different work of art. And if I could go there and I could integrate magic into my inventions, that'd be crazy. But I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd be the first one to do it.
Here?
And my name would be known throughout the spiral.
Why haven't you gone there yet?
I don't know. I like it here. They need me here. The crown needs me here. You see, he turns a bit sad. They keep giving me money, but I don't want money. I want to travel. I want to see the spiral.
If we do end up going to Avalon, if you make some
travel
time,
with us?
you could travel with us.
Travel with you? I don't want to cause trouble.
Just don't blow us up or anyone else.
That's not something I can guarantee. It's fine. I'll just go there someday. I still have a good few centuries before I die.
Few centuries, cool.
Well, gnomes live pretty long. Yeah, I think average gnome is 300 years, 500 years, whatever.
How old are you now? Sorry for asking.
200? 150? I don't know.
Interesting.
I lost track. It's not that I forget, it's just why does it matter? After you live 120, it doesn't really matter after that. It's just the years keep coming.
Are we the favorite people you've met in your lifetime?
I don't remember a lot of people I've met in my lifetime. Other than my children.
So, the fact that remember us, a good thing.
Well, you guys come in here every day.
We do. We're quite
Like
great,
my
aren't we?
grandchildren.
Do you hate us?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Actually, you're pretty funny, especially with what happened with Codon. That's hilarious.
Good.
Hey, when they ask about Codon, I did not do that. All right, you
Yep.
blame. That goes back. That goes back to Edward Haley. It's
Okay.
Edward Haley's machine. It's not my machine.
Okay.
All right, get out of here so I can get started on this thing. You're distracting me too much.
Sorry.
So you guys leave his store. You guys like to
Yeah.
do anything?
Inspect every person we walk by for anything that might look anything like one of Codon's transformations.
roll perception check. Are you looking
Yeah.
too, Trixie?
Yeah,
Join her.
sure.
Okay, roll perception check.
Natural 20.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
Oh, double natural 20. Let's go. Off into the. You guys make your way through Regent Square. Again, not very populated right now. But off into the central fountain, you see a figure sitting there, cross-legged. It looks to be Codon's normal form. The gnomish form with the very light blonde hair, the golden eyes, the quiff hair.
Walk up.
Looks up, sees you guys. So, I didn't think I'd see you guys today.
Hi. What have you been doing?
I've been wandering the city.
You having a good time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you tried to murder someone recently?
No, not yet. I don't think that's really something that I'm interested in.
Well, that's nice to hear.
I don't think fighting's really for me, honestly.
It's alright.
You see him? He brings up his right hand, and you see the forearm. It's weird, like this small metal blade begins to protrude and protrude and protrude until it extends all the way past his arm. It's almost his arm's length now, this giant blade. And you see it begin to heat up in the end, like so hot that the metal is orange. He goes, I don't know if I'm really suited to using this. I've been studying the city for the past few days, and I think I've enjoyed just looking at life and studying it. I think I want to travel to Spiral.
I mean,
And then it
you're with us?
retracts back into the forearm.
You're with us. We travel a lot.
But not with you. I think I want to see it myself. I think I want to see what the world has to offer. I mean, I have this knowledge in my head, this data bank.
Well,
But it's completely different from being there yourself.
yeah. You make a point. Trixie, do you mind keeping Codon for a bit?
Mm-hmm. What?
I'm gonna like wander off a
No,
distance.
no.
You see him,
Stay
he's
with
still
him.
just sitting there. You see him, Trixie. He leans into the water, into the fountain, picks up what looks to be a copper piece from the bottom of the fountain, and then he just tosses it back into the fountain.
Yeah.
He looks quite satisfied with himself. He looks quite serene, quite pleased with what he's discovered.
I am going to relay this tongue using the earring.
You don't really hear anything.
Unfortunately.
The Ung's still exploring the city, unfortunately, and it's a bit further than 500 feet.
I have learnt my lesson with my sending spells. I have learnt my lesson.
Very wise.
You can use one.
How dare I?
You know how many times that's happened to Jester? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, she's used sending it and something happens later.
Yeah.
But you see Trixie, Codon, he looks quite peaceful right now. You see he takes his right hand, his right arm, and just begins swirling it into the water fountain, into the water.
Yeah.
He goes, what about you, Trixie? What would you like to see in the Spiral? What would you like to do with your life?
Living's good. Not dying's nice.
What is living? Am I alive?
Oh no.
I'm gonna wander back over if I can't get a response.
You can, yeah, easy enough. It's hard for the Ungs, unfortunately, out of range.
Mhm.
You see, after about 30 seconds, a group of like just these small ducks just land into the fountain. You see this like mother duck with about 3 smaller babies. He goes, "You see that, Sarah?
Yeah.
That's alive.
Yes.
Is that me?"
I mean, why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. You see him just sigh. Maybe I can just help you guys for the meantime.
Yeah.
But I do want to see the spiral.
I mean, we go all sorts of places. We go to Mushu, where the Wizard City is our main cross through. We only just came here for the first time recently.
Oh, so you guys are new here.
Basically, that's why we're a bit, weird.
But everyone's weird.
Yeah, weird in our own way.
Were you guys worried about me?
Just a bit.
You don't trust me?
No, it's not that. It's. Dong
I
said you were
definitely don't
gone.
trust you.
We didn't know what you're capable of, to be honest. So
Neither do I.
yeah. I mean, I trust you.
Do you have a way for me to communicate with you?
That would be Dong.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay here in the fountain.
Okay. If you need me, just find me. I'm sure you'll find me. I'm pretty obvious.
You see him? Sarah picks up another copper piece from inside the fountain, flicks it back into the fountain. But are you guys gonna stay there with him?
Uh,
I'm standing behind Sarah. Still don't fully trust this thing yet.
I'm gonna sit next to him.
You see him? He's just like playing with the water a bit, dipping his hand every now and then, looking at the ducks, looking around.
Yeah.
So while that's happening, Daang, what are you doing?
Guess I'm rolling perception in the new area.
I'll say while they've been doing that, you've been able to wander through the outer districts.
Uh-huh.
Because what they did took pretty lengthy amount of time, like in game. I'll say you don't even have to roll. Hard to find any signs of Codon. You try to find any pristine trash cans,
Talk
but
to them.
yeah, no avail.
Mm-hmm. Everybody think I'm an idiot at this point. Then I guess.
Every time you try to talk to the trash can, some people like manage to look at you like very weirdly.
Did I see? Did I see any orphans or any muggings as well? I was looking for
roll a
all
perception check.
those. That's 8.
Well, you started your search pretty early in the day, and
Uh-huh.
your search is continuing throughout the early morning. You get early morning, quote unquote. But you gather that's not really something that's going to happen at this time of the day.
Gotcha. Then, with a curse and fucking Campbell and goddamn can't listen to anything, hormonal robot, gonna take Digmore Station back because I don't know what the fuck else
Easy
to
enough.
do.
Easy enough. That I'll say that takes up most of your morning, and it leads to midday trying to search for Codon.
Yeah.
That was a double nat 20. That's fucking awesome.
I know.
That's the second time that happened.
Yeah.
And
That's wild.
But you do manage to make your way to Digmore Station. Where would you like to go from there? Just Regent Square?
Yeah, I mean, naturally, I'm gonna keep looking on the way back to the inn. That's what I believe I would naturally do, so I'm gonna do that.
I mean, on your way to the inn, you see Sarah and Trixie at the way to the fountain, because the way to get to the inn sort of just cross to Digmore Station, and if you take the most efficient way, you're gonna go through the fountain and then
Uh-huh.
make the turn instead of taking the outer streets,
Yeah.
because it's sort of like inside, and then there's a street that surrounds the entire outer. But the most efficient way would be go through the middle, and you do manage to see Sarah and Trixie sitting there with familiar gnomish form of Codon.
I'll
light
walk
blonde
up
hair.
to him. Yeah.
It looks to be Donkey sitting cross-legged by the fountain. He's just tossing copper pieces in that he's picking up from the side.
I'm gonna sigh. Codon.
Yes?
Why didn't you show up at the inn?
I got distracted.
Just spent the whole morning looking for you.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to worry you.
Look, Codon. I am responsible for you now. Do you understand what that means?
I mean, I guess you're not responsible if you lost track of me.
Well, regardless, that's not how the world works. But do you understand what it means to be responsible for you?
No, not really.
It means if you accidentally step on somebody's foot and you crush it, I'm the one who pays for it. The cops come for me. It means if you accidentally break something, I'm again the one who pays for it. It means if you kill somebody, and anything you do, I'm the one who has to pay for it.
So I'm not my own person?
No, you are your own person. It's to say that your actions, their consequences. I am the one who is going to receive the consequences.
That's sad.
Yes. Well, responsibility is weird in the sense that it is a great burden, but usually with that great burden, there's a great gift. And you are the gift. And probably unto the world in the future once you get better. And also the burden is that I'm responsible for everything that you do.
I don't like that. That's scary.
It doesn't have to be a sad thing. Your father, he was responsible for you, and you loved him, right? Or you like him.
Yes, I love father.
And he was always responsible for you. But now, I am responsible for you. So, can you read that contract back to me in every detail? Can you do that for me?
Of course. Where is it?
I'll hand it to him.
You hand it to him. Essentially, it says that you take any and all forms of liability, accountability, and anything that is responsible. That any actions that this thing takes falls under your behalf and under your behest.
Campbell covered all those bases.
So you see, what you do reflects on me. It's sort of like, well, it's... Let's look at it this way. Campbell is not your father anymore. I am. Okay?
Who's your daddy?
Did you hear my mother?
It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it.
I love it too.
I love it.
Sorry.
They loved it. So, anyways, so Campbell is now your uncle. Okay, he is a great.
So I have two dads now?
No, he's no longer a dad. He's your uncle. He's no longer. I was back there slapping ass, bro.
I know.
Fucking hell. Okay, but
He's still his creation, though.
he may have created him, but okay, guys, you don't know what you're talking about. Just
Okay, so it's like this. Very simple. So,
he gave up his rights. Okay, he gave up his rights. At best, he's a stepfather. At best,
Right.
he disowned his. He got rid of his responsibilities for you, and as such, I have taken them, and as such, I am your father. Okay.
So Bob, it to me, bitch!
Holy shit.
Wouldn't that make you the stepfather?
Your mom's great, Jade.
Dude, I've known her for such a long time.
I know. Every time it's been
It's
great. Every
terrifying.
time she appears.
So can you understand this? Do you understand this?
I don't understand why I can't be my own, though. Why does someone need to take responsibility of me?
Because you are young and experienced. You may have great power, wisdom and power, but knowing how to use it is a different thing. Also, you are the
I'm
first.
older than you.
I saw him make you. What do you mean you're older than me?
That's sad. You saw my conception.
I saw your conception, yes. I saw it. I see what you really are. I've seen what you were before you were put into your shell.
That's sad.
It's not sad. It's... Can we please take this conversation to the end so I don't look like an idiot?
I mean, there's not a lot of people outside right now. It's relatively
Huh?
dark. You do see
It's
the
an
relative
in-game
passerbys
robot.
coming in.
It's a robot you're talking to?
Mhm.
It's not even.
I'm teaching him the concept of life, family, and a million other things at the same fucking time.
And you should tell me that from go. I would have told him right hell where to go.
Yeah, he's rebellious and young. That's where we're at.
You guys have robots in D&D?
D&D
Yeah.
is literally a creation of the mind. It's
Warforged are
everything and
great.
anything.
Do you want the
Warforged are
Diablos
great.
that I have?
I guess. I ain't got no space
Especially
in my life.
especially in the spiral.
Play.
Yeah.
I don't want it. I have thought of mine.
And
I
you can
don't
bring
know.
it over. I'll read into it. It'll help me learn some stuff. Okay, so
Yo. Another player?
let's
I don't
go.
care if she plays.
That would be fun. Let's go to
I'd
the
have a
inn,
great
please. Please.
Okay.
Thank
See
you.
him like get up. He doesn't look too happy with leaving the fountain so early. he
You'll be-
seems to have been enjoying himself.
I'm gonna notice this. I'm gonna say, well, you can return after we're done discussing. Is that fair?
Do you know where I can find more water?
I know quite a few places, actually, yes. But
Like where?
Wait a minute.
they're not
Is the
here,
robot being
though.
played by a person?
The world's being played by the DM, NATO. He is the
NATO
world.
is
He's
great.
the whole game.
Yo, we're teaching people at the same time now.
I know.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
Okay, so,
great.
anyways, so we go back to
So
the
you
inn.
take him back to the inn.
Yeah.
Mhm. Take him to the room. You gather that you have pretty good privacy here now.
Okay. Let's start over. Okay. I am your father. I am Daung. And you are?
I'm Codon.
And you are my son or daughter. Are you gonna be... Do you have a preference?
I think I just am.
Bitches are better. Go bitch.
You see? You see
Okay.
the form just turn, and you see like the spur begin to come out. You see the height. There begins to be like the back and the torso just begins to extend upward. He almost gains like a foot of height, and then another foot, and then another foot. You see this black fur beginning to come out. Looks like exactly like Trixie.
Stop that! Don't do that!
Why are
Okay.
you so sensitive, Trixie? Anyways,
It's a robot.
You see him shift back to his normal form. The younger gnome man kind of looks like it kind of looks like a very very young version of Campbell with blonde hair and light golden eyes.
I think you should have your own film code on.
see-through. Yeah.
I don't know. I like the hair.
Hmm,
I like having hair. I don't think I can be blonde like the or bald like the
yeah, but there's many different creatures out there. I'm sure you could find one.
I feel like this gives identity to who I am. It's, an
Yes.
homage to that. I'm from Marleybone.
I guess, yeah.
Well, we can go body shopping later. You can turn into whoever you can see, right?
Yes, I can.
So we can go find the perfect form for you later. And that
But I
will-
like my form now.
Which is the
The blonde, the blonde gnome.
Okay, then that's great. That's great. So, okay, we're going back here. You said you just are existing, right? You're contemplating existence right now, right?
I want to see the spiral. I want to see water. I want to see a river. I want to see a stream.
Oh, the stream was a city.
There is.
I can't see that here in Marleybone. And I think that if I leave Marleybone, my database will be severed.
Forever?
Okay. And do you not have your own memory banks? Can you not have your
I do,
own?
but I'll be severed from my connection to Marleybone, and I'll lose access to everything that I know here.
Then start
That
transferring data.
we're not allowed to do that. It's not in the protocol. That's why all of these machines, they're locally here in Marleybone. Have you ever seen any of them outside of Marleybone?
No.
No, obviously
There you
not.
go.
Yeah. It doesn't matter, right? I mean, this information, it's already served its purpose.
Your memories are on you, though, not this database, right?
Yeah, we already we defined that. He said he has his personal storage.
Good.
So, it does, yeah, regardless, look, you've become my responsibility, and I'm set to help you, right? Figure out
And I want to help you.
existence, figure out living. All of us here, we don't fucking know. Okay, all of this is confusing, hard, painful. This is all extremely difficult, and all we know is that we have to, I used to have to eat and survive to the next day. These questions you're
You don't
asking
anymore.
are natural and normal, and you do need to figure them out. It is easier with friends, it is easier with family. So, if you want to journey on your own, that's your choice. It will be more difficult. You will see less because you will have more hardships. And you will have less to learn because you will not have people you can trust that can tell you the wrong things. And you will be thrown into disarray because they'll tell you lies, and then you'll have to relearn something because they broke you. It happens to us all the time.
You see, when you start describing these things, a sort of smile creeps into the face. He goes, "I like that. The chaos of life. It's like a symphony.
Well,
One day.
Every piece of life is it's like a piece of music.
Yeah.
Some harmonic, some dissonant. I like that, Daang. I think that's what I want.
you want
Thank you.
you want
I like the chaos. It shows and proves to me that life is difficult, and that for it to form, there's hurdles in the way.
and you plan on leaving
I
Marleybone?
think what I'll do is I'll help you. I'll help you for whatever you want to do here in Marleybone, and then we'll part ways. I hope to see you in my journeys throughout the spiral, though.
Yeah.
Well, you damn well better, because now I'm your dad. So,
You see when he says that, a creeping smile, a smile creeps into the face. But I think I have to tell you something though, Dawn.
yeah.
And you see these long blades begin to protrude from the forearms, Dawn. The same blades that had smashed you, as sliced you before. He goes, "I'm not sure if I enjoy using these."
Then don't.
And you see they begin to shift back into the arm, and the arm begins to transform into this gigantic gauntlet, almost hilariously disproportionate to the size of the body. And you see these gauntlets on either side of the arm, they just begin to crackle with lightning and sparks. Because I don't like these either. He just opens and closes his arm.
The thing you have to learn is that by themselves they're terrible, but you don't use them for that.
And
You
then they
use them
retract.
to protect that what is precious to you. You don't use them for bad deeds. You know? Do you understand?
I don't think I do. And I think I enjoy that.
You'll figure it
I
out.
think it's fun to not know things. When you're attached to a database and you feel like you know everything, it ruins the process of learning.
That's
Because at that
definitely-
point, what's the point of living? Am I even alive?
I can't answer. that.
You are, because if your core
What
was...
happens, Dawn, if you destroy my body and replace every part? Is that still me? And you put my consciousness back into another body?
Yes, it is still you. That is what we call the spirit. Did you know I've died before? All these questions you're asking, contemplating, I've experienced at least part of it, more than many.
Very cool.
Honestly, I feel the same way as you with my own body sometimes, because now I'm not as alive as I once was. I used to be a vibrant green, and now I'm pale. because I died.
It's not about what you like or what you want. It's about what you have and using it and doing it whatever you need to achieve whatever you need.
I
Do you
think I
think
like the part that I don't have anything.
Do you
I
think
think
I
I like
enjoy
that.
turning into a monster? I don't, but I need to do it to survive.
You see him begin to shift the form. You see like the torso beginning to extend. Dink, dink, dink. Grows almost a foot taller than you, Trixie. The familiar form that you had met Codon in that previous night. You see the golden plates of the machinery, the shining brass, the tinkering, the pristine tinkering, and the spinning cogs within the breastplate. You see the eyes glowing that familiar light golden color, having changed after being placed inside the shell of this machine. He goes, I don't like this form either. But I guess the difference between you and me is I can choose it. And I think that's something that I don't understand yet, the value of that. And you see the form begins to shrink again, back into his normal form.
You should be grateful for what you have. At least you have options.
I'm stuck in this glorious form.
I've seen you change outfits.
Yeah. I'm gonna change it to the dinosaur one. Why not?
You see, like, he smiles. That's very nice. What is that creature?
You know, dragon, isn't it?
What did you make?
It is a dragon. It is a dragon.
It's a dragon?
It is a dragon. I just
Yeah.
keep saying T-Rex for some reason.
Cause Nike?
Yeah.
That's
Shaking my
Nike,
head.
But the Nike one has wings though.
It does.
The tier
Very
one
tiny
It does, yeah, it does, yeah. So
The
I don't
tier
even know what
one
you're
that's
talking
correct.
about.
It's the
Yes.
tier one. That's a T-Rex.
Tyr has a onesie skin?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has T-Rex.
Since when?
You've
A
missed
while,
out.
yeah. Yeah, you've missed
You've
out
missed
on some
out.
Fucking
things.
since she got her special suit, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She brought it up quite a few times. What do you? Yeah.
And
We're talking
most of
about
the time
different
I've
things
mistaken it as a
here.
T-Rex.
You see Codon, like the clothes begin to shift and change, and it copies your and he copies your outfit, Sarah. Almost
Yo.
wearing it.
I like put my hand up for a high five, but I don't know if he knows how to do it, so I'm a bit apprehensive.
He brings his hand up like you, like mirroring you, almost like a mirror.
And I just kind of gently slap it.
Yeah, you slap it, but he doesn't slap back. He just takes it. He doesn't know, and then he like puts it down.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this skin exists.
Now there are two dragons.
And then he like shifts back. So what's the plan now, then? How
Well-
long do I have to help you for?
First of all, you don't have to help us at all. I just needed to make sure you're okay. Second of all, I need you to function with all these creatures that you've seen in a manner that isn't so suspicious, so that they don't... For when you leave, they won't punch you and break you and do bad things, think you're a monster. So I'm going to pull out my book on the etiquette of Marlebonians.
Mhm.
So this is a book I need you to read and understand and start applying in everyday life. And I'm going to hand it to him.
He goes, okay. I'll read this then.
Thank
But
you.
I kind of like my mannerisms.
Just...
They're
It's
great.
unique.
Just, you know. People do things if they're afraid.
And people will try to use you because you're special. Because you're alive and most robots are not. They might try to break you and take your soul so they can make more.
But you said you tried to break me, and you said you failed.
There are
Yeah,
many stronger
we're
than
not
me.
the best ones out there, I'm sure.
And I didn't even use my magic spear right because I was so frightened.
Would you like to try again?
And not right here, but
We can't do it right here. Yeah, I do kind of want to try it again, but we don't have a place to do it, so...
Leave me out of this.
But anyways, that's not the point right now. The point is that we help you prepare as best we can before you go on your journey. So, just, at least in case you need to act differently to survive, you'll have this information. Right?
Of course. Okay.
Okay, good. Do you know what time it is, Codon?
Pulls up a wristwatch. You see, look. I think I can control this wristwatch. Actually, I don't think this has the time on it. I think it's just part of my body.
Huh.
I think it's fake. You see him? You see the watch? It just the hands just begin to spin and spin and spin, and spin very fast. He goes, I don't think this is accurate.
Nor do I.
I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna go buy a watch. Codon. I'll be back.
Alright, see you done.
Can you get me one, Dong?
If you promise to come visit me, like,
Okay, how can I visit you?
it, I
Okay, fine.
don't have permanent residence yet. When I do, I need you to visit me at least once a month if you want me to buy
How can
you
I
a
contact
watch.
you?
I can't message him using sending. I don't think.
Try.
I will try, yeah.
Okay. What do you say? Or do you just stay in the room?
I'm in. Hi, can you hear this?
I think I can hear you right now.
Okay, so she'll tell you where we
Sure.
are if you haven't shown up. Once a month.
Here, I'll go downstairs and you could try it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It's way downstairs.
No,
Don't
I'm
do
doing
it.
it again. I'm good.
Oh my-
It's fine. We've taken like most of this day anyway. It's fine.
And that's why he's going to fucking fuck us tonight.
I don't care.
He's gotta have the Royal
Alright.
Museum
Hold on, goes
raided.
downstairs.
Ah!
No, I'm gonna do it, man. Sending again.
So what do you say?
Can you hear this now?
Wow, that's weird. And then
Hey.
after like 2 minutes, makes his way back upstairs.
Well, it works.
That's really weird.
It is, isn't it?
You
Cool.
sound like the database.
Huh.
I think I'll name the database Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no.
Database speak to you?
I mean, I don't know things, you know, like the way you guys know things.
Just
I sort of have to consult and ask and prod.
make sure you don't get the two of us mixed up. It would be very awkward.
It would be awkward.
What would happen if you leave and disconnect from database? Would
If
you?
you see him smile, he goes, I don't know. I think that's the best part.
I think
I'm
you-
excited.
Maybe you should stick with us a little bit longer before you set off on yourself.
Make a persuasion check.
13.
13. He goes, maybe. I like you.
But before that, promise me you will not hurt us. And I stick out my pinky finger.
But how can I practice with you if we don't hurt each other?
We are not practicing
on-
combat. No, not on us.
Okay. Sticks up the pinky finger like you. It's like just mirroring you.
And I go over and do the pinky. Grab it, do the pinky.
He kind of doesn't wrap around your pinky. He kind of just lets your pinky wrap around his. He
Now-
goes, what
now
do I
that-
do?
Now that's a promise. And
Okay.
you can't break this promise.
I promise to not break this promise.
Good.
What's the promise?
You won't
Okay,
hurt
I'm
us
Not hurt
under
you.
any circumstances.
No hurting. I promise.
Other people is okay though, but just not us.
Okay.
Codon, do you understand what a promise is?
It's like what father did. To the Ung.
Yeah. That'll do.
I think. I don't really know that much of anything yet.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. I don't want to spoil everything for you.
So what's our plan now then? How can I help you?
Am I still
I've gotta
present
tell-
or?
Yeah, you're still there. You never left. He went downstairs and then he came
Yeah.
back
Okay.
upstairs.
He
Sarah
left.
wasn't the one who left.
Well, then we're gonna get a watch. That's plan number 1.
Oh yeah, you were gonna get your watch.
Uh huh.
So roll a perception check.
Fucking the hell.
Break-in
2.
tonight. We out of spell slots. Let's go.
That's alright. At least still
That's-
needs to show up
It's only
yet.
like it happens like every single fight.
At least still hasn't come yet.
Nothing,
I
out of the
was taking
ordinary.
Clockboy with me, Mr. Codon.
Oh, you're taking Codon with you?
Yeah, of course, because he wanted
Okay.
to watch, so...
So, easy enough. So he comes. Oh, would you two like to come along?
If Sarah goes, I'll go. If not, I'll stay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So all four of you come.
As we're
Yes.
walking, I want to be like, okay, Codon, this is going to be expensive. This is going to be something for you to remember me by, and for you to understand I care about you, okay, albeit this is rather prompt. Okay,
Yes.
so I just want you to appreciate the gravity of the situation, because there's a lot of money for me. It's a lot of what I'm allowed to buy.
Does he understand monetary value?
I don't have money. You
I
see
do.
him? He says with a smile.
We should probably teach you how to get stuff.
What do I need money for?
It's swap things for other things type thing.
If you get
Yeah,
money,
but I don't need to sleep. I don't need to eat.
you need it to go to new places.
Yeah, transportation.
Oh.
I mean, he can pick up whatever he wants, right? He could, literally disguise himself as cargo, and he could go anywhere.
And that's a very...
You're right.
It's a
That's
very...
a good idea.
Oh, my lord.
Yo.
You're teaching him the
If
wrong
you
kind
get-
of things.
But see, if I'm not alive, then they can't charge me anything, right? Because technically,
No, they'll
I'm just
charge the
cargo.
That is true.
Oh, yes. I don't want that.
Look, instead of getting you a watch, I could give you the money so you can travel the spiral. What would you prefer?
I think I want something to remember you by, Daong.
Watch it is. Let's go.
So you guys make your way to the watch store, yeah?
Sure.
Easy enough, Daong. I believe the previous price I said was 200 gold.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pain.
They have other options if you'd like. There's a nice silver one, there's a nice gold one, and there are pocket watch versions. There's wristwatches. Some of them have very nice metal chains. Some of them have leather wrist straps.
But all of them are 200 gold, right? Or more?
Yes. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. I want to get a pocket watch. So that those are like the little ones that have like the string or whatever, the chain attached to it, right?
Yeah, there's a few different few different varieties. There's one that opens up. There's some that don't open up. Some have very nice gold colors. Some have these very nice engravings wrapped around. Some are in a very dark gunmetal gray color. Some are in a silver color. There's even one that's made of wood.
Okay, I want a silvery one. This is still in the $200 price range, right?
Yeah. All of these are the same price.
Okay, so I want a silvery one with the fancy engravings, and I want it to be, I want it to where there's a lot of like physical touch and movement. So, because I've noticed he's like that, so I want one that you flip open, and I want there to be a lot of like stimulation for the grooves and stuff and all that stuff, and I want it to be able to slide into his coat pocket like right next to his heart. So I want something like that.
Yeah, easy enough.
Okay.
Easy enough.
And I want to engrave on it from your true father, Daong Paong.
You ask the person selling, they go, that'll be a bit extra for the engraving, 10 gold. And I could get it done in the back very quickly.
I'll hand it on over.
Okay, easy enough. He goes to the back, gets the jeweler's kit out, begins to mark the engravings on there. And what about you, sir? They gestured to Daong.
Damn, I'm gonna be broke. Okay, I would like something quite similar, actually.
It's like the same one.
Yes.
Matching.
Exactly.
Of course. What engraving would you like, or would you like the same engraving?
Made, with one other. I wrote his name down. God. Codon. Made with one other. Codon.
Yellow Death Machine.
Easy enough. He goes to the back. After about 10 minutes, he finishes both the engravings, hands them over to you, Dong, and you now have a nice pocket watch.
Yeah, and a bore, but emotional meaning. So,
Hey.
I'm gonna go punch
So
myself in the
now,
throat.
right now, you know the time exactly.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
It's
Yep.
2:34. 2:34
Progress.
AM or PM?
p.m.
Cool. What a great time.
Let me put this in his inventory. Shit. I have to put this in his inventory.
Fuck my life, is so spendy.
Hey, I spent 600 on an upgraded crossbow.
But that has
and I
use.
spent straight.
That makes money. This doesn't make me money.
Hey, to be fair, it makes Campbell happy, and that's great.
I'm gonna put Codon pocket watch.
I want to buy something from Campbell so bad.
I finally bought something from Campbell.
I really want to buy
That's the
something
real
from him.
thing.
Oh, pocket watch is 2 words. No? Or whatever.
Okay, I want to present
We've been
the
on some roller
the watch
coasters
to
today.
Codon and be like,
Mhm.
this watch is supposed to resemble the things that I've noticed you are keen on in the aspects of life, the intricacies, and then I'm gonna run my hand over it. You can feel how it's not flat and smooth, and I'm gonna open it up, and you can see that you have to interact with it. That is life, to interact with things. And I'm gonna show him the back and an engraving for your one true father. There's no other, me. And keep it next to here. This is your heart. This is where your spirit is near. So you know that it's important for your spirit as well.
He takes it, puts it in his right hand, opens it, closes it, and then he goes in to hug you, Dong.
I'll give him a
It's this
hug.
like warm embrace. You thought it'd be very, cold to the touch, but Codon is very warm. And as he hugs you, he sort of whispers, "Thank you for that, Father." And that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Yeah.
Fuck my
What a
life.
fun session.
Thanks for supporting my dreams. If you enjoyed the video, smash that sub button and become a sexy beast today. Also, if you don't click on the bell, you'll likely never see me again. Salute, and see you later, sexy beasts.